Maybe we'll switch it up entirely and do Castle Fire.
The Zoe sofa at Hair-Festing $3.95, or this bonus sofa at Hair-Festing $4.95. And at Gardner White, the home of the Genius of And, you get an extra 25% off, and we pay your tax. And easy interest-free payments. No other store saves you more. Genius of And, 25% off. No tax, no tariffs, and no interest. Only at Gardner White.
Once we complete this idea of telling you where all the rookies are going to play, we're going to tell you who's going to do it when.
What's the word?
The NFL schedule release show. Our crew takes you through every
What's the
single
word?
game. We'll break down the biggest matchup. 2-hour special also revealed on that program. Monday Night Football schedule is coming up. May 14th, not too far away. Field Yates Best Available, brought to you by Courtyard by Marriott and Shoutout Sanders. We haven't really had a chance to talk about that in a while.
Hey, who got some beats in here?
At this point, Reese, I don't even have anywhere close to a guess of where he is going to end up. But beyond Shador, Azareye'h Thomas from Florida State did run great, close to a 4.6 in his pro day. But I love the zone instinct there for a team that plays a heavy zone scheme. And you saw Darius Alexander part of this very.
Hey, why the NFL?
You know, I think those guys that get
My
this show
shit
right there,
is
they're all
through.
good again. The Bears next on.
Why they holding Shador like this, dog? Damn. Lo, what's the deal? I need you in the lives, Brody. We did a live last Tuesday and Thursday. Shamar Turner. I need you to load up so we can Man, got the old school hat going. That's crazy. Oh man, I'm fucked up.
The one thing this guy's got to do is learn how to control his emotions. Utility penalties. Yeah.
My boy,
Please, what up, though?
what's the deal, G?
Long time no see.
Man, what's the deal, Brody? We 25
Man,
in. You know how we get.
hey, man, look, came a long way for the talent show in fourth grade and shit.
Oh
Had,
man.
had to do it to you. Had to do it to you, yeah.
Hey, dog, the talent show.
No. In fact, though, you stole the show that day, though. That's the real when the star was born. You feel me?
Hey, do you hear me? Hey, Lo, tell that story real quick. I need to hear that, dog. That's
Nigga,
crazy.
I had to bring it up though, bro, because I told you this shit offline, nigga. You been on this shit, right?
No,
You been on this.
100% for sure, my nigga.
Feel me? So we was in like fourth grade,
I think that
and
was
it was me.
fourth grade. Yeah,
So mind you, right? It was me, you, and Travis. All of us
yeah,
was the same size. We was all the same size, all the
yeah,
little and
yeah,
because we all hooped and everything, right? So we go to
yeah.
perform all of that shit, and you was like, "Hey, let me," you know what I'm saying? Let me hop in with y'all. Now,
Right. Because I wasn't originally in
right
it.
now,
Right.
I'm so it though. Here's why, right? And this is why you the star, right? So I had wrote this shit. It was fourth grade. You
Yeah,
know what I'm
yeah, yeah,
saying?
yeah,
Travis had a verse or whatever, and there was a hook. So you was like, well, let me do the hook then, because I was like, bro, we only got, you know what I'm saying, X amount of time or
yeah.
whatever.
Yeah.
So I get on there,
That's
bro.
crazy. I remember this shit. This is
I'm
crazy. Go ahead,
the
Lo.
fuck up. I'm not gonna lie. Now, mind you, wait, let me rewind it back. I'm jumping ahead. So you came and matched the part though. You had the Terrell Davis jersey
Yeah,
on, right? The Brock.
yeah.
Travis had the 49ers shit
49ers
on. Oh, he
jersey. Yep. And
rotated
you had, I think you had the Atlanta Falcons, right?
Jamal
Yep.
Anderson. You know,
Yep.
you're right. And I'm in that, I go to like, and I froze up, but then I caught the beat on like the second, you know what I'm saying, when it came back around. I jumped
Right.
in, my part. Travis got up there. I don't know what the fuck that nigga did, man. Shout out to Travis, man. I love my.
Shout out to my nigga Travis. I ain't seen my nigga Travis in so
I think
long.
he in like Dallas or something. But like both of y'all
Straight
niggas got
up.
me, man. That's my real beef with all of this shit. Cause we was supposed to like, you know what I'm saying, roll together. All y'all niggas just
Yeah. Yeah.
foot tall and all that.
And then because I'm gonna tell you something, and I'm gonna give you your flowers too, my nigga, because I'm gonna keep it real. You was a super duper. I mean, even before me. I mean, I think so. Put it like this: I think we all came up as like rap, hip hop babies and shit,
For sure. For sure.
right? But like your ear for music and your taste for music kind of expanded with like the regular nigga
Yeah.
was because I remember like you because I remember even that talent show like when I popped nigga I think what was that Tribe who was that we
Once. It was they sampled it for Godzilla where we used to jit to and all of
oh
that shit. But
okay yeah
fuck up.
yeah
Yeah.
but you nigga like I remember like because I remember and I'm gonna tell you how I fuck with you and I know and this because we damn near 30 years in.
Mm-hmm.
Nigga, I remember one of your favorite niggas back in the day. You tell me if I'm wrong, but I remember, nigga, you used to love Busta Rhymes.
Yeah. Hell yeah.
Busta Rhymes was your nigga, boy. I
Flows.
remember
The
that
flows.
shit.
The flows, bro. Like beyond the videos and all of that, like the rhyme pattern and all that,
Yeah,
hate on everything he touched, bro. Like
yeah.
but nah, bro. Like you came in and did the hook, and the rest was history. The crowd
Man,
went
hey,
like,
bro, we had some times, didn't we?
yeah,
I swear
yeah.
to God, we had some times. Niggas don't even know, like, Burn International, bro.
The culture.
Like, you know,
It's
you,
the culture.
huh?
It's the culture. You got Oprah, you got you got Tommy,
Yeah.
you just that done came through Burton, and
A
they
lot of
all
niggas
popped
that
out.
came through Burton, bro, for real.
Yeah.
And then niggas, I be telling niggas all the time, like, bro, I went to school downtown, like, well, we was downtown Detroit.
Mm-hmm.
Um, and I know they kind of don't. Back in the day, they didn't really consider that downtown, but now it's
That's a
downtown
big
and shit.
ass corridor though,
That
bro.
was Cass Corridors,
Project.
nigga. That was in the middle of the fucking crack era, like literally the crack era, bro.
Dusty, tell them how they had to cancel recess because niggas will be passed out on the playscape and all
Man, I swear to God, bro. I swear to God, bro. Like,
crack
nigga.
on the playscape. We can't go outside
And
today.
look, bro, I be passing there all the time because I be working downtown and shit now. So, nigga, I be passing through Burton all the time, bro. And guess what, too? Nigga, they talking about bringing Chungs back.
Word. I saw you was like doing like a project behind it. You working with them on that or what?
No, I ain't working with them. I just seen it. I seen it, and I was like, damn, because that was like
That was a staple.
my
Some
yeah,
egg roll.
that was a staple for us back then, bro. Chunks, bro. After school, nigga, egg. I mean, I'm talking about nigga. I ain't had an egg roll like that ever since Chunks, bro.
It don't taste the
It
same.
don't taste the same, bro. Where you at, Lo? Where you at? You in?
I'm in Houston now.
Oh, you
I've
at?
been
I'm about to be down there. I'm about to be down at the end of the year. I be my sister in law. She got a company.
okay.
She got a company called Fierce, and she be doing all the staffing for these events, and I be helping her with them. But she do the every year she do the Afro Tech.
Okay.
And I didn't do it with her last year, but the year before last I did it with her. But it was in Austin.
Okay.
And then last year they moved it to Houston. I guess it's gonna be in Houston every year from now on. But it's like a big ass convention, like all black people teaching, you
But
know what
never
I'm saying?
come
Yeah,
down.
like yeah.
Yeah. Like nah, I'm not gonna lie to you, man. That's why I hit you offline and shit to tap in, cause
No,
like
100%.
I got
Cause I
I ain't hop on last week. I got two kids, bro.
oh
Like
me
now, so
too.
you try.
Yeah. I know. Me too. Me too. So I'm gonna be doing them like every week, but like this week, like I don't know why, bro. But these niggas, like, I couldn't even find my live this week, like, to get on it. Like, these niggas got me like shadow banned or some shit, or I don't know what it is, bro. But me and my homie early be going on live, and we usually go on and it be popping. But these niggas been having our shit looking kind of crazy, so I don't know what's going on. But
Keep going
I told him like we can't even get discouraged, bro. We just gotta keep getting on there, keep getting on there. Fuck it, come on.
every time, every time.
Yeah,
And I so you said it earlier. You was like, my ear for music, man. I gotta tell you the cheat code for real, for real. That's why I wanted to tap in with you on the A&R shit, bro. Like, my mom's had a rule, right? Like, so remember, humble brag, I did my first radio commercial. Remember, like 7th grade for the jazz station and shit.
straight up.
Like
I ain't know that.
B98.7. I did my first radio commercial when we was up in there. But my mom had a rule: you couldn't listen to rap music on the weekends. Right? She made it a big
Word.
staple. So
Yo,
like, I listen to rap.
OG and G too. I remember your OG. She was cool as hell, dog.
Still
Cool,
crazy,
cool
still,
as hell, dog.
but still in the same hood. All of that shit. She ain't living,
Straight up.
but yeah, yeah. Like,
Damn, that's what's up.
cause you know how it is, bro. We hustle, right? Like,
Yeah,
and,
yeah,
and
yeah.
too.
Yep.
And
Same
you
with my
like,
same way, bro. They want to be where they want to be at.
and you like, ma, like you got Gucci bags, Louis, all of that, and you still want
But
to stay
that's
here.
all she know though. That neighborhood, that's the neighborhood, bro. And guess what? Most of the time, I mean, some of these neighborhoods they changing. Like my grandma and them, they been in that neighborhood over there, same, not too far from where you used to be, your hood on down there on off Joy Road.
Yep.
Um, she been over there since the '60s, bro.
Say both sides of my family been on Dexter since I can remember. You know
Yeah,
what I'm saying? Like
yeah,
my mom's was like when my grandparents had hers when they moved from the projects from like Black Bottom and all that shit to over there.
yeah,
My dad, people from Norton Park, all of that shit. So like I'd be like, when I'm from
yeah.
Dexter, like I ain't go to Winterhalter because we was downtown. So everybody like
Right.
neighborhood school. My mom took me out of the neighborhood school. All my cousins went to Winterhalter and she put me in Burton. So
Right.
it's like,
Right. Yeah. Damn, that's crazy. Yep. Because it was a lot of people who left Winterhalter and came to Burton with us.
yep,
It did when they would leave Burton, they would go to Winterhalter
yep,
too.
yep.
That's
Yeah.
crazy, dog.
5th grade, we had Miss Granson, and she was the one who was like steered me on the path. Like I ain't go to CAS or none of that. She had me go to CMA for like
Miss
because she was like
Granson did?
because she used to be the counselor at Winterhalter, so she knew all my uncles, knew all my cousins and everything. So that last year at Burton, when she switched over and was our counselor there, she recognized my last name and was on some like, oh no, nah, like,
Yeah.
and she put my mom to the side
Snatched you
again.
up.
Yeah.
Niggas don't even remember. I was telling niggas about how some of my niggas back in the day, like how everybody from our grade got into
Yep.
Cavs. And you know the funny thing about that, Lo? I was absent that day they took the test, bro. I was mad as hell.
See, you were supposed to be there.
Yeah, I was mad as hell. I'm like, damn, how I be absent the day the test and then y'all giving away the answers and shit? That's crazy though.
Cause I remember I think a little bit after that when we got to high school I had linked up with Jono or something. Cause I think y'all went to school. You went to Benedictine, right?
So I went to Benny my first 2 years, and then I left Benny when Benny closed because you know they had all that shit in the media. The arts died, motherfuckers. The Catholic school
Yeah.
was raping children and all that shit got big in the media, and a lot they what I want to say that I guess they attendee the students wasn't enrolling no more like that in Benedictine
They,
after they heard that, so you know they closed, and then and soon after you seen all the rest of them start closing, the
mm-hmm,
poors, all that shit, but I think the poors lasted a little longer. But yeah, no, I went to Benny for 2 years, and then me and John, I think he came over the consortium. I want to say he
mm-hmm.
came over the consortium, yeah. And yep, consortium was a good school. It was a decent school. It was real small, like almost. I mean, well, CMA was a big school. It was a public school.
I was small compared to them other schools, man.
It was smaller compared to
Yeah,
the other,
yeah.
public schools and shit. Yep. Because I wanted to, because I was right down the street
Like,
from
like
CMA,
there.
and I
Every
wanted to go because
time,
my man, Jeff.
yep.
You remember my nigga Jeff? that went to school with y'all, Jeff Pryor.
Show did.
Yeah,
Show
he
did.
went to CMA. That was my man. He went to Benny with me.
Okay.
And when he left, that's where he went.
Yeah.
He went there his first year, 11th grade.
That whole look, that makes sense that was your man's because that whole crew that he was with, all them niggas was fresh as fuck, man.
Yeah, Jeff. Then you know, of course,
Oh yeah,
Gabe went to school with
yeah.
us, nigga. That's our nigga.
Shout out to-
And I had a couple other niggas that went to CMA too, though. But yeah, I wanted to go to that bitch, dog, and end up. I don't know what happened. Oh, I know what happened. My man, nigga, the nigga down the, because you know I stayed on Evergreen, so the nigga down the street, I was kind of plating on what school I was gonna go to because my mama would not let me go to Redford.
Oh no,
She like,
she ain't want.
nah, bro, you can't go to Redford, bro. That's too wild, bro.
Yeah.
And then my brother, you remember my brother, my
Mm-hmm.
older brother and shit, Dave, you know, he already had like went there and was like fucking up and doing wild shit, you know what I'm
So you would
saying?
have
And
just been
I,
following.
I was just been following his tracks because it was funny because nigga, even at Burton, every teacher that I had that my brother had already was like Miss Sims, for
Yep.
instance. Nigga, you know Miss
Yep.
Sims didn't play.
Just taking it out on you from what your brother
Like
did. That's how it was.
you already know what you how you is, who you is, and all that shit based on my brother's how he behaved and shit. So I was like, fuck it, dog. So I ended up not going there. But the nigga down the street from me, he I remember summer, I was just hooping. He was like, what school you about to go to? Benedictine closed. And I'm like, shit, bro. I don't even know yet. I want to go to Redford. My mama won't let me. I might just end up probably like going to like Oak Park or something. You know what I'm saying? Because I was gonna use my man address because my man was going to Oak Park, one of my best friends. So he like, why don't you come play summer league with us and just see if you know, because you know we big. That was when like niggas loved rap music, but niggas it was all hoop. It was all hoop dreams at the time.
We lived the real like dream. You was either gonna be a hooper or a rapper
Or
or
a
a trap.
rapper.
Like that was
Period.
like, all of
Period.
all of them.
Period, bro. Period, bro. And hoop, nigga, hoop was our
Yep.
life, nigga. That was our life. Period. Like rap was like, all right, nigga, we love to do that, but nigga, we hooping.
Yep.
So I end up going to hoop, doing summer league with
We
him,
was
huh?
hustling first and then the hooping.
Oh, hustle, of course, for sure, for sure. I mean, that was always gonna happen. Niggas had candy,
Yep.
niggas had cool. Nigga, I remember, nigga. Before I get back to that story, nigga, at Burton, nigga, I used to come in and sell the candy, and I used to sell the Kool-Aid bags,
Yep.
nigga.
That was the
Oh, nigga, Mr. Moore flipped me, bro.
you can't slay powder in school, bro.
You can't slang powder, nigga. That nigga thought I was slanging dope, cause you look, you know, we in the crack era, bro.
Yes.
So and it's kids that do that. It's nigga YBI,
You
them niggas.
you know what your problem was though, right?
What?
You was too fresh. You had the Averex jacket on, the
But you
Pelly.
know that was because my brother too. Like nigga, I'm wearing all my older brother shit.
Mm-hmm.
You feel me? I'm wearing all my big cousin shit, all that shit, bro.
Too fresh.
That nigga Mr. Moore, bro, he found me. I had a bag of cool, you know, because we used to just put the Kool-Aid in the regular Ziploc bag, mix the sugar in it, and I sell them bitches for $1.
Yep.
Man, that nigga must have came and seen me, bro. Open that locker right now. What you selling?
Yeah.
That nigga flipped me, bro. Like literally flipped me upside down, bro, and shook that shit out my motherfucking shorts, bro. I'm like, oh my God, Mr. Moore, I'm just selling Kool-Aid, bro. That's it.
Yeah.
That shit was crazy, bro. Mr. Moore, my nigga, though. He was a good teacher. That was a good black teacher, bro.
We need teachers. We need
We
teachers like that
We
now.
need teachers like that, right? These kids need teachers like that,
Yeah.
bro. That nigga didn't play. He was from the and like Mr. Cole, Mr. Wynn, niggas who had good jobs at Ford and you know
Yeah.
still was like hood, but like nigga, like very stern, but like
So here's the thing, though. I didn't know this at the time, right? But as time goes on and all that, but like Mr. Wynn grew up around the corner from my family, so he knew my dad and all of that shit.
oh
Like he
straight up.
my whole family, he knew everything. I didn't even know, right? So he coached me, but like and Mr. Cole, you know what I'm saying? He took it because we was the guards and all of that shit. So
Right.
like it really like poured into us and all that.
No,
Mo, Rich, Leach,
100%.
all of them like
Mo was like nigga, oh man, bro. Mo.
still is.
Yes, still is. Mo, and then you know niggas used to nigga when we start hooping. Mo came and he brought Joey in, brought Rich in. Then Malik used to still come
Yep.
up there, even though he had left and went to Bates.
Nah, I gotta tell my Malik story, bro, because you remember. So we used to have our little plays and all of that shit, right? And
Yeah,
we was working on like our defensive press or whatever the fuck. So you know, it's me and you up front, right?
right.
And I got yelled at because like Malik came down. You know, Malik was already tall and shit by the time he had went to Rennie. So
Nigga, Malik left and like I'm literally when he used to come back, it was like, bro, how the fuck did you get this tall? But
yeah,
even we already had knew that because Rich was tall as fuck.
right, right. Dog came down. I could see it in his eyes. You know how when you see it in a nigga eyes, bro. And I moved. I just stepped out the way. I was supposed to like step in front of him. I was like, I ain't doing that
Malik was
shit.
just he had a natural ability. He was just a straight up natural hooper,
Yeah.
bro, and very skilled. That nigga was good,
But
bro.
but he
Malik was very
could
good.
hit a rim and get his shot off however he wanted to. Like
However, bro, even back then, and you got to remember, Malik got You know, Malik was supposed to be only a year older than us.
oh shit.
Yeah, got double promoted, bro.
That explains it there. Because that nigga, bro, my nigga, I let him go. He jumps up, puts his elbow on the backboard, cocked that motherfucker back like this, and yammed it on Maul. And I was just, and
Man,
I ain't stop him at the
hey,
top
I
of the key, and I'm
remember Maul got his first yoke. I remember him and Gabe got their first yoke in the game. Niggas was tripping, dog.
yeah. Nah,
We like
Maul
nigga.
the
Oh,
you
so it was me, you. It was me,
nah,
you, Maul, Gabe.
nah, tell the truth. No, I was your backup. I was
No,
your back.
100%,
So we had
100%. Cause
we got close because we had to sit there and learn the
for
plays
sure,
together.
for sure, for sure, nigga. Hell yeah. And we was the smallest niggas on the court.
But we
Smallest, even at the games, it was damn near. Even though when we went against niggas, we damn near was always the smallest niggas on the
but
court, bro.
rapping though, nigga. They couldn't get nothing past us.
No,
They
period, nigga. Nigga had Murray every Saturday hooping, balling. That shit used to be the shit, bro.
the littlest niggas boxing niggas out, getting
Man,
steals.
what, bro? Man, what, dog? That shit used to be so fun. I don't even know if these niggas doing that kind of shit no more, dog. They probably is. We probably just ain't tapped in like that, but that shit just used to be. It felt like it was you know what I'm saying, more natural and more. I don't know, dog. It's just all this internet shit now just make
Yeah.
it. I don't know. It make it different.
When you made the post and all of that, and that's when I reconnected and shit. Cause like I'm like, I moved away and all of that, but it's like I
How
had
long you been gone?
shit. It'll be 15 years, and
Mm,
so like
damn,
2000,
bro.
I just dipped. Like,
I feel you. I did the same thing. I went to Cali and nigga, I feel you. I already know how it
yeah.
is, bro.
Cause you know what? Nah, real talk. Like you said, you could have went to referee, and honestly, knowing you, bro, you would have been just fine at referee
No,
anyway.
100%,
But
100%.
when you on a different program or on a different like trajectory and shit, man, you gotta like in order to reach your potential, you gotta like spread your wings and see what else the fuck is out there to do
A
that.
hundred percent, a
Like
hundred percent, a hundred
it,
percent.
we
Yep,
know
yep.
honestly, if you want to be real, we had that shit down by like 18, 19. If we telling the truth,
No,
you know
for
what
sure, for sure. I mean, we come up in that era, bro. Like I was telling my man's nigga, we the middle child, like the generations, like we that brother, like because we got to see firsthand. I was talking about this on the live like 3, 4 weeks ago. We got to see firsthand like what crackheads
I mean? Yep.
was and how what happened to them. So like most of our generation, like we still nigga, we don't look 40.
Nah,
You know what I'm saying? But this nigga's younger than us because you feel
yeah,
me? Like nigga, we still look like we coming like nigga. We could be damn near 12th grade college students. You know what I'm saying?
yeah,
Because we didn't get into that drug world as users. You know what I'm saying? Like these younger niggas did because we were directly affected by the crack
right.
era, bro. Like we born in the 80s.
Mm-hmm.
We were kids we 90s babies. We was raised in the 90s and
Yep.
we got to see it. We had parents to show us, listen, that's not what y'all want to do. If y'all want to get fucked up like that, like crack was like, dog, niggas don't even understand what that crack did to the
Bruh,
neighborhoods, bro.
bruh. So here's my thought process on that, right? They knew it. They knew what they was doing, but our old heads didn't realize what was going on, right? But we people like us was smart enough to like have that emotional intelligence to figure out what was going on and then carve our own path through that shit so that we didn't
Yeah,
end up like falling into the gutter either way, right? But when you think about it, man, they just rolled out dope, guns, and gold and gave it to the old heads and was like, here, have at it.
yeah, no, 100%. That's why I say that era, the motherfucker, like my older cousins, that would be like my one of my oldest cousins got killed back in like 2011, but his era. They didn't really know because they were in it. They were in the crack. They were actually they grew up in the 70s.
Yeah,
You know what I'm saying? They grew up in the 70s and then the late 80s. So it was happening while it was like an experiment on
yeah,
them. But us, like, we got to actually stand by as kids and watch the experiment. And then our grandmas and people, if you had a healthy
yeah,
family
yeah,
in a working class, middle class style, not really middle class, but you know what I mean, working family. Your
yeah.
grandmother or grandfather worked at the plant or something, they get on your ass. Hey, don't fuck with them drugs. And then, you know, like I say, crackheads didn't really bother us back
Nah,
in the day.
they,
Like, they
they
didn't
look
fuck
out,
with us.
look out.
They looked out. They looked out. They'd tell your grandma on you. They'd do all kind of shit because most of them were working class. Was like working like what they call it? What they call the motherfuckers? The motherfuckers who be like working addicts and shit. Like
Like what, like the blue collar, the functioning
a functioning
addict.
addict. Functioning addict. You know what I'm saying? So they, like you said, they looked out. Them motherfuckers cut the grass, did shit, they didn't fuck with the
Right.
kids, bro. That's one thing. They like even us growing up in Burton in the Cass corridors. That's like one of the biggest crack zones of Detroit, nigga. They didn't fuck. I ain't never remember like
Bro,
no,
they used to help us cross the street, and I remember a prostitute lady like stop traffic so
yeah,
that we could cross to go to court. Hey, hey.
yeah, bro. Yes, bro. That shit crazy, dog. Like man, but there was the fucking times, bro.
But I say this though, Dusty, man, and that's why again, that's why I approached you because I see what you're trying to do again, right? And I done already seen you reach the mountaintop. You
Yeah,
feel me? So that's why
yeah.
my nigga like for
I,
real, for real. And
I got I got a lot to go though, Low. I swear I do.
I'm gonna tell you what Vaughn told me because you know I'm still tight with Vaughn to this
Oh
day. Him,
yeah, tell my nigga Vine I said what's the deal next
I
time you talk to him too. That's my
got you.
nigga.
But he told me this shit. He was like, bro, he was like, give yourself grace, man, because look at the ground you already covered. Look where you came from, and look where you at. Anytime
100%.
you know this, because I tag your ass on it anytime a fucking discussion come up about Detroit rap, and they be like, from this
For
era,
sure.
who y'all? I always tag your ass, and I'll be like, my money on fleas. One, because I know you. Two, I seen you do it. You know what
Right.
I'm
For
saying?
sure. For
Like
sure.
people like,
And you know where we come from,
oh
nigga.
yeah. Yeah, I know you earned that shit, bro. Like it was one song, bro. I think you got on there and slid uh uh West Side. We was in college. It
West
was like
side.
payroll, something like okay, it was like a posse cut. It had hella niggas on there and shit
I think
rapping.
I know what you I think I know what you talking about. Was it like a DJ BJ
Yep.
song?
Yep.
Yeah, yeah,
So
yeah.
what I do was when I was down in Ohio at school, I would get the music and they would send us music, but it'd be shit don't nobody want to hear for real. Like labels would send shit. It's like, all right, whatever. We would go in the production studio and take the shit from the streets or that piff or whatever and
Right.
clean that up and play it on the radio. So anytime like niggas drop something, and that's when you was on the run, nigga. That was
Yeah.
nigga
Yeah, them years, 2011,
out here
2010.
out here was
Yeah.
like 3 summers, my nigga.
Nigga, for 3 summers. See, that's when we ain't had no internet. So the buzz, you can hold a longer buzz with your shit. And nigga, you can push your records longer
yeah,
back then, bro.
yeah.
Like
So
not like nigga this shit so
at Bowling Green, I had you in the rotation, my nigga, because I was like, oh, that's my nigga. I know that nigga. They're like, you don't know this. I'm like, nah, I do. And one time we was downtown or something. Me and Vaughn was out doing our thing, and we bumped into your ass, and you stopped doing what you was doing and walked over to say what up. And I was like, and I told niggas, I was like, this nigga ain't never gonna change, bro. Like that's you.
100%. That's what's
You
up. Hell
could
yeah.
tell
And
me,
that's funny because I be getting high. I will not no more. I stopped smoking, but
okay.
I'm like 10 years removed from that shit. But back then I used to be real
Mm,
blow. Like real blow. You know what I'm saying? So that's crazy. Yeah.
nah,
Yeah.
But you always been A1 in my book, Doug.
No, for sure, nigga.
When
You
you see
nigga, we damn near brothers, nigga. Like I say, nigga, we
this
nigga know
nigga,
it's.
damn,
I was just telling
Gabe
Gabe,
smart.
nigga. I called Gabe and had to get on Gabe ass the other day because I'm like, nigga, you don't even know, nigga. You like, nigga, you one of my longest living friends, nigga. Don't ever get out of touch with me, nigga. You
Right,
feel me? Like,
right.
nigga, we like brothers, nigga. Like we lit like 5 years old,
Yeah,
nigga. That's how long we been knowing each other,
yeah.
nigga.
Yeah.
5 fucking years
It
old, bro.
don't be,
Kindergarten.
it don't be like that no
I
more though. People be like, wait,
know.
I got friends from because I got more friends from kindergarten from Burton, y'all niggas, than I got from college. You understand
Right.
what how
Exactly.
it is?
Yeah.
So like
Yeah.
Gabe dropped the clothing line, bro. I was copping from that nigga because I what you
Who
want,
who clothing line?
Gabe?
Oh,
It's
Gabe.
that
Yeah, yeah, yeah,
I
yeah, yeah.
got like
Yeah.
hoodies from him, and I still rock those shits. Those still in my
Yeah,
room.
hundred
I'm
percent.
gonna support my niggas. I'm gonna support the niggas.
That and that's how it's supposed to be, bro. Niggas be like, I don't know, man. I just come from like I said, we come from that era, bro. Fuck with your people, man. Fuck with your
Yeah,
man. And like you were saying about the shit I'm doing, like that's really what this. And you know, it's gonna take some time because I'm gonna tell you the real build out of it. Like my whole nigga, my whole goal, like even before this, don't nobody. I mean, a couple people know this, but like you know, when I went to school and shit, back in what was that 2009, I had went to college and shit. I had ended up going to school in Full Sail and
okay.
end up getting a degree and all that shit. But I was like, I'm you know like. Nigga, I really wasn't no super school nigga. I did
Yeah.
enough to pass. I was savvy enough to like be able to pass. You know what I'm saying?
Mhm.
Of course, niggas was smart enough and could do the work and all that shit, but I just wasn't a school person like that
Yeah.
growing up. You know what I'm saying? Even in high school, like I really didn't care. I didn't like to sit. My intent, niggas had energy,
You know
bro.
what they call that shit though? I learned this shit in psychology class, bro. You got 4 levels of intelligence, right? This is how you can spot a dummy too. Because if any nigga that's lacking any one of these, dumbass. Don't even argue with the nigga. He a fool, right?
Yeah,
But they say so you have what they call practical intelligence, right? You still it's a street smarts, right? It's hands on. It's like what we do in science
his
class.
hands exactly. And
That's how,
niggas loved science.
and,
That was like one of the classes niggas loved.
and so you got your practical intelligence, your analytical intelligence, your abstract intelligence, which is your creativity, and then you got your emotional intelligence. That's your like we got that from
Right.
hustling because you read the room and know what the fuck going on.
Right. Exactly.
So
Yeah.
you have all of those things, but in school is only designed for your analytical intelligence. You understand what I'm saying?
Right. Right.
So you
Right.
that
Makes
lean
sense too.
fighters is turned up on the practical and the abstract. The analytical not gonna be as
Right.
appealing to you as the
Right. Yeah.
that's what
Exactly, dog. Exactly. I swear to
smart
God,
nigga.
that make perfect sense.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Different sliders.
Yeah. Yeah.
On
Yeah.
different sides.
So nigga, so to prove that point you just made, actually, so nigga, I end up going to school and still same shit. Like nigga didn't really want to go to class, like, but like my man Early Mac was a nigga that I met,
Mm-hmm.
and he was cool with Big Sean. But this was before niggas had any deals. Or I'm just giving you the history. But we was all musical niggas. All of us was musical niggas. Like damn, oh damn, everybody he make beats, I rap, but we all hustle and do our thing, and we all fresh niggas. So I end up joining Finally Famous, and then he actually went there first and was going for film, and then I stayed home. He tried to get me to come originally, and I was like, nah, man, I ain't no school nigga like that, Earl. I just ain't no school nigga. So and then hold on, Lo.
Uh-huh.
No, this nigga still ain't get selected.
Talk
Damn,
about
they horn
story.
Shador.
Talk about story. Hey man,
Yeah, they horny.
that's a
So
story.
anyway, nigga, I get down. So my man, so he get down there, right? And like 2 or 3 months in, like nigga, I'm back home. I'm fucking with my niggas in the neighborhood. I'm just wilding. Like I'm getting real. I'm smoking a lot of weed. I'm moving around. I'm doing a lot of shit. One of my mans in the midst of that, one of my mans end up catching him armed robbery, right? Attempt fleeing to Atlanta.
Mm-hmm.
One of my other mans is like really like just going like strong arming, like really just like out here just wild and
Yeah.
strong arming niggas. And I got a revelation, like, dog, I gotta get the fuck out of here, bro. So I called Earl, like, bro, what's up with this school, bro? Like, da 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 da. He like, look, da da da. He starts showing me the full self, sending me everything what I need to do. I start instantly working on it. Boom, I was out, nigga. By like, I believe, I think that was like maybe like November, October, November. Cause I stayed the summer. I'm like, nigga, I'm not leaving for the summer, nigga.
Yeah.
I'm staying for the summer. We just, you feel me?
Yeah.
So I end up leaving. And going down there, nigga, fucking up, failing classes, all type of shit. Cause again, I'm not a school nigga.
Right.
But nigga end up eventually getting my degree, right? Took me 2 years to get a degree that only take a year and 4 months. So I'm like, bet, because it was accelerated classes. Nigga had to go to class that day for 4 hours. Then at night, you had to go to what they call a lab. So you do 4 hours. It's 8 hours a day. You do four hours in the classroom, 4 hours at night for your lab. Whatever you learn in class, you go and doing that at lab. And I'm doing shit I
Yeah.
love to do. But it's not really it's not the creative side. It's the technical side of the music. So I'm learning how to do like Foley, even shit that don't have nothing to do with music. Is really more so to do with sound.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So I'm learning
It's-
sound, how to,
Yeah.
yeah, you
Yeah.
know what I'm saying? So I'm like, damn, what the fuck? So anyway, I end up staying down there putting out like music while I was out there and shit. But to make my point, nigga, when I came home, nigga, my cut wine, Street Lord
Mm-hmm.
wine, was like, I had told him before I left, like, look, cuz I'm about to go down here and get this degree. I'm about to go to school. I'm about to get the fuck out of Detroit.
Yep.
He like, all right, when you come home, call me. We'll be ready. We have everything. He said, just call me when you get back from getting that degree. So as soon as I got, nigga, the first day I called him, I can remember like it was yesterday. I got home. That next morning, I called him. I told my mama was staying in she had just got up because they moved from the
Mm-hmm.
hood. My mama ended up moving to going to Westland to get an apartment when I was down in Florida. So I was coming home to a whole new situation. Like, damn, Westland, what the fuck? I ain't never
I'm like,
lived
what
in
going on?
Westland. Like, what
Yeah.
the fuck? Like, we ain't got the crib no more. You know what I'm saying? So because when I was coming home from school, you know what I'm saying,
I mean,
like Christmas and
you
shit, I'm coming home to the
you
crib.
still
So when I get back, I'm like, what the fuck? We in
in?
Westland, 2 bed. I ain't even got no room. It's just her and bro, and I'm sleeping on the couch and shit. So anyway, I called him. Nigga, it was the day Michael. No, what happened was Michael Jackson died.
Okay.
My mama had took me up to the because I was like, Mom, I want to get a car. I need a car. So I had a car, but I was gonna turn my car in and get another car. And I was like, I was gonna get a job. I had this little goal that I was gonna do, get a job, give me a car, boom, 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 work on
Yeah.
my music.
Yeah.
But my goal was, I called my cut. I say, bro, I'm back. He like, all right, bet. Meet me downtown, 1250 Griswold. Gave me the address. I shot down there. I'm like, what the fuck? Like my cut, he had this build. Like, if you've been downtown Detroit lately,
Mm.
if you go in Capitol
Yeah.
Park, that's like a booming area right now.
Now it
But
is.
1250,
Back then.
huh?
Back
No,
then.
back then it was a ghost
Yeah.
town.
Yeah.
Back then it was a ghost town. Back then it was all like how it was for us, really. You know what I'm saying? Still there. Not even no change for real. 2011, 10,
Yeah.
9,
Yeah.
that's still the same Detroit. So nigga end up going down there. He like, nigga, it's just him, my man Filthy, who we call him Pip, but he was like he a producer, and it was a couple more producers that my cousin fucked with, but he didn't have nobody else in there. He asked me, Dusty, what do you want to do? Now, prior to this, I didn't drop the album,
Mm-hmm.
I didn't drop board pass, I didn't drop some mixtapes. I've been trying to play with this music shit, but it really ain't like I didn't got little glimpses of the industry. I'm kind of like, I don't want to do the artist thing because
Right.
I want to do like my thing is I want to put artists out. I didn't learn. I had music business classes. I didn't have music business, music history classes. Because
You was
with
on
this,
some Easy E shit. You was trying to just run the label and get the artist, but you ended up having to rap.
I ended up having to rap. Because look, I say, cuz all my niggas rap. All my niggas is musical niggas. We all rap. But what I told him this verbatim. I say, bro, all I want to do is put them out. I just want to A&R and
Yeah.
EP shit. That's all I want to do right now. Cause like I said, I was kind of like burnt out.
Mm-hmm.
So nigga, we had did Drake parties. I had brought Drake to Detroit. Like I was moving in a different direction because what I noticed at that time, like it wasn't no money in it for the artist for
Yep.
real. And it was, but it wasn't. You
Not,
know what I'm saying? So it was more money for the nigga who was putting up the bread. So what I did was I was like, all right, bet. You know
oh,
what?
Dusty. Hold on, no. Remember, that's the party promoter era too, though.
It's the
Like,
party
so,
promoter era too.
yeah.
100%. And like I said, we was already throwing parties. We
Yep.
was throwing parties. I was doing concerts. I was the first nigga that bring Drake here. We did parties with Wiz,
Oh,
Wale, all type of niggas.
I caught some of y'all overflow down in BG, right? So the fight, like, finally famous on B Wash. Shout out to B Wash because we went to school together too. So same
My nigga B Watch definitely with the Bowling Green.
niggas was down there, bro. And so we go.
100%.
They would lock the station in. Shan came down there. Sean came down there. Wale, Drake. Before this
Before.
blogging, before all of that shit.
Yep.
So like, yeah,
100%.
slow down in
A
Ohio, bro. Like it.
100%. And I came down there. A matter of fact, I seen you down in Bowling Green a couple
Yeah,
times, didn't I?
you did.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah,
so
cause
like,
my
hey, just
yeah,
keep it
cause my homegirl, my homegirl, um, my best friend
okay.
Dominique was my best friend. That was my best friend since high school. She went there, and I used to go down there and fuck with her all the time.
Mm-hmm.
And be washed, of course. But
Yep.
yeah. So anyway, nigga, I told Cuz like that's what I wanted to do. So I was like, listen, bro, I'm gonna get all my rapper friends to come up here and rap. I'm gonna get he didn't have no engineers. It was like the studio was like a bare studio, bro. It was like nothing going on in there other than what Cuz did. But you know, he in the middle of like street shit, and
Right.
then on top of that, like I mean, of course he a legendary nigga already, but his focus wasn't on music. It was like
All all the old heads from that era, they did like how you said. It was hustling and then maybe
it
rap
be
a little bit on the side when they get to it. Yeah,
you
yeah.
know what I'm saying?
Yep.
So I told him like, look, I'm about nigga. I know Big Sean, because now Big Sean at this point he done dropped Finally Famous, the mixtape.
Mm-hmm.
He got the real. He had his deal, but now he got a little bit of buzz within like the industry because Kanye is like the
Yep.
biggest shit right
Yep.
now. So, but he even before then when Kanye I mean, when because he had that deal since like I want to say '07 or
Yep.
'08. He
Right.
had that deal already in place, and he was already a signed artist, but he wasn't getting pushed. And if you know anything about the music business, nigga, like that shit, like you got to be a priority artist to like you got to have
It's
a real
tears.
buzz.
It's
Yeah,
tears.
it's tears to your priority when you become a mainstream artist. Like even you can have a record deal and all that shit, bro. And I went through the same shit. So
But that's why
I'm like, listen, bro,
I
my
go to the mountaintop before, nigga. Like,
100%, 100%. So I told my nigga, I told Cuz, I'm like, nigga, I'm gonna get everybody in here, nigga. I know Big Sean, nigga. We can try to. So my plan was this, like, listen. And I told Sean, I told the nigga I came together because you know this when the street hustling aspect kicked in. I'm like, listen, bro, you got a record deal. My cousin got a studio. He got a full-fledged nigga state of the art facility. Nigga, what we gonna do is we gonna you gonna come in, cut your shit, cause they at this point they not the budget not opened up for Sean.
right, right.
He just basically
He wait.
spending his own
Yep.
money trying to make it happen. So I'm like, nigga, what we gonna do is, cause Cuz know how to get, you know, he done already did deals and shit. He had Short Dog and he done did deals with Russell Simmons. He know the game, and I know it a little bit, but not as well as him, cause he actually done been through the process.
Right.
So I'm like, we gonna get him. I mean, we gonna get you into the studio, let you do all the shit you want to do, record your album, blah blah blah. Get Def Jam to open your budget up, and once they start cutting the checks, now we can bust checks down
Yeah.
amongst each other with us three. Well, really, y'all two, y'all can
Yeah.
give me what y'all want, but
Yeah.
really, y'all two, now you not broke. Now you not here just broke, struggling, being a starving artist. You can get your budget open, like you, because you know most of the time they'll cut a corporate check to somebody, but they won't open your budget up to you.
It's
They
a
won't
loan.
let you take no bread
It's
from your budget.
basically like a loan. Is my understanding of it. They give you the shit, but it's up to you to flip it and work with what
Right,
they.
but even when they give it to you, it's not even there for you to touch.
Ah,
It got to get okay by, all right, you got to get okay by the A&R, and then it got to get okay by finance, and then it got to get okay by the head of the company. So
mm-hmm.
it's like 3-4 motherfuckers they got to go to before it even was like get
Yeah.
cleared, right?
Yep.
So I'm telling Sean, well, look, they gonna open if you got studio time, because they now you are a Def Jam artist. If you paying for studio time, that's something they will open their budget open for you, right?
Yeah.
So we just creating a log of like all this nigga studio time. My cousin never even got the money for that shit, bro. He didn't even reach out to Def Jam like, look, y'all owe me 30,000 in for Sean, because he ended up leaving. So I'm going too fast
All right, bro.
now.
I'm here. You
So
feel?
so
Yeah.
let me step back.
Yeah.
Let me step back.
Yeah.
So anyway, so I'm telling cuz like, look, I know Big Sean, I know all my friends rap, all my niggas creative.
Wait.
These ain't the niggas you used to, because everybody
Wait.
you used to is
Are you giving? Are you giving the behind the scenes like the law?
yeah. Yeah, this is what should be the movie of like the Capitol Park movie
Yeah.
that is really like the beginning of like what's happening in Detroit right now. Like the beginning, like I was the nigga who, and I don't, man. I'm, you know me. I'm a humble nigga,
Mm-hmm.
and I'm not even gonna say humble, because I really don't like that word. But
But
I'm a
just tell the nigga, tell the story. We know.
right,
We know
right, right. Okay.
what's up.
Fuck it. I'm gonna tell it. I'm gonna tell it.
Yeah.
Right. So
Story.
nigga. So nigga. Anyway, I tell the nigga. I
Pop your
say, listen.
shit, dog.
I say, listen, bro. I got all my niggas. We all creative. Boom, boom, boom. So he like my cousin is like he is super savage, but he got a big heart, and
Mm-hmm.
he love music. He look like niggas don't know this about Street Lord Wine. This nigga loves music to the core. He love rap, hip hop, all music for real. He'll listen to any kind of music. So I'm like, bet. So he basically gave me the keys to the studio. The first thing I did, I say, all right, before I start calling rappers, what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna call my nigga that I know how to do engineering.
Okay.
So who taught me engineering really? And that was J. Drew Sheard. But it was really my nigga Trey. So what happened was these niggas went to my church. So J. Drew Sheard, Drew Sheard, Karen Clark Sheard, all them.
Mm-hmm.
They son, Jay Drew, was like a young nigga with Pro Tools back when I was like 12 years old. He younger than me. So he taught me how to use that nigga. I went to their house in West Bloomfield as a kid. This nigga got a state of the art studio in his basement, and he know how to work all this shit. Young as hell, like smaller than me. And I'm like, damn. So that right there kind of like sparked a battery in my back that I need to learn how to do this shit. He can do it. He younger than me. I can do
Right.
this shit too. So anyway, back to the story. Once I once I got the okay from cuz that nigga, all right, you can have your people come up here, do what y'all want to do. Once I got that word, he was the first nigga I called. He couldn't show me what I needed to do. So what I did was I called Trey.
Okay.
I'm like, let me call Trey. Cause Trey was the nigga who brought me into the J. Drew music life. Like I knew the nigga. We all grew up together as kids, but in the church,
Yeah.
but like the music aspect of it was like Trey, all right, J. Drew, this Dusty, y'all do,
Right. Right.
this nigga sweet at rapping.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? But they all doing gospel music, bro. And you know what I'm saying? Like you know how that shit is in church. You really can't
You.
do too much secular music.
Yep.
But I was surprised because when I went over there, nigga, we was doing like nigga, I was cussing and shit in the pastor house, all that shit. He like, no, go ahead and cuss. I'm the
Real
pastor's
shit.
son, like nigga, no,
Real
go
shit.
ahead and cuss. My daddy don't care because they don't stop when it come to music, even though we church people and we gospel and they doing gospel music, they don't stop the creative
They
process
put the
on the music
art.
aspect.
Put the art before everything else.
You feel what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So that was cool. So I was like, bet. So Trey was like, nigga, I got an engineer for you. I'm like, you do? He like, yeah, I got an engineer. So he called my white boy Larry,
Okay.
the nigga that I'm cool with till this day. He like, hey Larry, we got a studio downtown, nigga. I need you to come check it out. We need an engineer and we need an in-house street lord want. Now Larry, a white boy, he
You
don't
don't
know
know who
nothing of the nothing
it
for real.
is.
You know what I'm saying? But good, cool ass white boy, but don't know really what's going on, and you feel me?
Right, right.
So nigga, Larry come down there. Boom. So now I got Larry. So now Juan like, damn, you found the engineer like that quick? Oh shit! Like this little, he's seeing like, damn, this little nigga, he kind of an asset. You feel
Yeah,
me? So, nigga, Juan instantly, you know, Juan see that, he like, oh shit, nigga, we gotta go, nigga, we gotta run up the Guitar Center, we gotta run now. I gotta get this bitch all the way super sweet
yeah.
now
Get ready
because
to rock. Yeah,
you feel me?
yeah.
So now, nigga, he done went and bought a big ass $20,000-$30,000 SL board. This nigga we went to Guitar Center and spent like 15-20 bands on new speakers, all that. Nigga, I'm talking about the first day Larry came to the studio.
Yeah.
So boom, now all right, bet we got all the equipment. We had equipment already, but now we got better equipment and we got an engineer that's gonna be in this bitch. And because the studio, nigga, I'm gonna tell you how the studio was. Studio was 3 floors with a basement, right? So you go up the stairs, nigga. We got a lounge area, we got a kitchen, we got a like a fucking restroom with like 3 stalls. Like I'm talking about like a public bathroom kind of, but that bitch got a shower. We got an office in the back, and we got another like space where like niggas was doing like beats and shit. Then you go upstairs. Then you go upstairs again. We got a bedroom. We got another room in the back that's just nigga got like a couch and bed in with niggas whatever want to do.
Mm-hmm.
We got cuz bathroom. Then we got a big ass studio, like a state of the art studio. And then we had another room that was like a B room studio too. That was really that bedroom that I was talking about. So boom. So nigga, we got all this shit. Now I'm calling all my rapper niggas. All right, Earl, come down here, nigga. Come on. All right, I pull up on Shine. Nigga, what up, nigga? All right, look, nigga, my cousin got this one. I'm kicking him the game. I was telling you how I was kicking it to him. Hey, look, nigga, you got to deal with Def Jam, nigga. We get your budget opened up, nigga. You start cutting cuz the checks, and
Right.
he gon' dwindle
We,
that down to you. You
we
feel me?
keep
So you can have some bread in your pocket. Cause he ain't really tripping on the money.
yeah.
He like nigga, he really helping you more so than anything. So he like, all right, bet. Cause again, he going in his pockets for studio
Right.
time because he can't get the budget open. So boom. So now it's me, Sean, Earl, my nigga Big Shan, all my we major niggas, King.
Legendary.
Yeah, and then now as niggas is coming, then all my niggas from the neighborhood, my niggas from school that hung with me was you know automatically in, and then now everybody is bringing somebody else. You know what I'm saying? So it's like a clique of niggas. Like it's
Look,
like, man, it's probably like 40, 50 of us
let me
really. If we was all in there at one time, it'd be like
pause you right there though. This is what I'm talking about being the catalyst for a whole era of Detroit music, my nigga. Continue. But this is the shit that I'm talking about.
right.
This shit that I hear. You
Exactly.
architect.
Because you already know too, like again, and then on top of that, we never been no haters. Like nigga, we want
It's all
everybody
love.
to
Yeah.
yeah, nigga, this nigga ain't nobody. The only thing it is a little bit of like friendly competition, maybe, but never no hate and shit. So and then that's how everybody got to the
Yeah.
studio. This in particular studio. So then I end up seeing like how GT came up to the studio. GT came up to the studio because one day, nigga, I was down, nigga. It was late as hell, nigga. Like on a random ass, like I don't know, fuck. It was like a random ass night. We used to go to D1 Hollywood. I mean, Detroit One Coney on right there on near the school, right there
South
on like Peterborough Lee Cass, right
Wood.
there near.
Yep.
So Woodward in Peterborough.
Oh yeah.
So I end up going in that bitch one night, and I'm going in that bitch. This back in them young, super young nigga days. Nigga, I don't give a fuck. I got a mag. My man got a chop in the trunk. I'm buffed
Buffed
up.
up.
My man buffed up. We don't give a
Yep.
fuck. We on tip. You know what I'm saying? It don't matter. Cause you know us, like, nigga, we ain't the offensive niggas. We ain't gonna
But
start nothing with
we
nobody. But
will
nigga, we
play.
gonna protect everything.
Here's the thing, though, bro. Did you ever? Because we used to go to that Coney all the time too, growing up. That became the Coney that everybody went to.
That became the
Like
Coney after the club.
before, it was
A hundred
everybody.
percent. Nigga,
Yeah.
we used to go to that shit back in the day.
Yeah.
And it became because actually they got some good ass food though. Really, I think that's really what the whole moral of that story was, that them niggas was
Please.
cooking up that shit.
We went there after our wedding. That's why I took my wife in the wedding party. We rolled
Straight
up
up.
because like
Damn.
nigga, this our shit.
Yeah, this our shit. This our shit. So nigga, anyway, the nigga I end up walking in the county. That bitch banging. You know what I'm saying? And you know back then, nigga, this time you get your head blew off a bus, and ain't too many niggas got them. So, and if you had them, you had to be somebody, or somebody was gonna take your head off for them. So, I walked in. Niggas all looking, who is this? You know what I'm saying? Niggas, some niggas in that bitch know me and some niggas don't, you know what I'm saying? But GT knew me. And I was ordering my food, and he was like, "Hey, Dusty, hey man, dog." No, actually, I'm lying. So what happened was GT was at the table with a little chick that I used to mess with.
Okay.
And I'm like, damn, what's up? What's up? I ain't gonna say her name. What's up, shorty? And then blah blah blah. And then GT cut in, was like, man, hey Dusty, bro, just out the blue, like, dog, bro, I rap, dog. I wanna, can you fuck with me? Type shit. And I'm looking at him, and I'm like, damn, this nigga, little light skinned nigga, you know what I'm saying? Look like he could be my little brother and shit. And then he with one of my, you feel me?
Yeah.
He was one of my old little shorties. I'm
Right.
like, yeah, bro. So I gave him my
You could have
number just off the strip.
easily big dogged them. No, you could have
I
big
could have
dogged them. Yeah.
easily big dogged him and said, man, get the fuck on. You with one of my old, you know what I'm saying?
Right.
But nah, I'm looking at him, and I literally was like, damn, this nigga, little fresh ass little nigga, I fuck with him, right?
Yeah.
So I'm like, yeah, here go my number, bro. Hit me up. We could pull up to the studio, right? And nigga end up calling me. And I'm like, yeah, come on, you and your. And then he was like, I'm with my mans, that's cool. I'm like, yeah, y'all niggas can pull up, come on. So he pulled up, and I produced GT's very first song that he ever put out, and that was called I'm a Pro with It.
Okay.
So if you go back, if y'all niggas do the nigga, like what the one nigga say, J man, do your homework.
Yeah.
If you go on there and go on YouTube and type in G Baby, I'm a Pro with It, Dave produced it, the actual beat, but I executive produced it. You know what I'm saying? We put it out, helped him write it and everything. He did most of the writing on it, but I EP'd it. So, and then we was going, and I was like, this little nigga sweet. I fuck with GT. He hard. He look like my little brother. It's gonna work. You
Yeah.
know what I'm saying? Introduced him to Wine. Wine loved him because he was from the East
Right.
Side. Wine like, oh, this nigga
Well,
from the East Side. Damn.
stop
Okay.
there too. Stop there too. Cause remember, we West Side niggas.
We
It was
West Side niggas
it
to the
was
blood.
like that.
I-
Now it's cool, but back then in those times, nah, it was still we wasn't.
but you
You was at the finish line. Woodward was like you cross over
Yeah,
Woodward.
yeah. But see, I'm gonna tell you why. See, me, because even when I got into the game, like even when like I'm out here was like,
Yeah.
right, like I was the nigga. Like I seen a post a nigga put up yesterday, or not yesterday, like a few weeks ago. He was like, man, Bodie James wasn't. Nobody was fucking with Bodie back. Like Bodie just getting. And I'm like, well, if you go back 12 years ago, I don't think the hottest song in Detroit, a nigga that wasn't relevant, wouldn't be on like the hottest song in Detroit, nigga. Like I didn't have to. But again, too, that's like a characteristic of mine because I'm a nigga who fuck with niggas based on their art and they
Right.
creative, just how creative you are. If you sweet, you sweet. I don't look for like buzz.
Right.
I don't look for like my I'm not like a record label. How record labels nowadays, I'm like an old school record label. Give me a demo. Let me hear you.
Nah. You recognize potential before it popped, whereas everybody
100%.
else. pop and then swoop
Right.
in on it.
That's what I'm saying. So like I'm like an old school label in that sense where nigga you can get signed off a demo. Not nigga, I'm looking at if your numbers, and that's what's like fucked up with the music business these days. Like that's why it's a lot of clutter because niggas are getting signed off more off their numbers, and niggas are building numbers off non-musical shit. Is they building numbers off like skits or personality, whatever. It ain't
All the extra shit that
all the
ain't.
extra shit surrounding the music. It ain't necessarily the
Yeah.
music. So yeah, so back to the story. Like, so nigga, I recognize that for one, I liked his image. I liked because he looked like me. He
Mm-hmm.
was a light skinned nigga with good hair, and you know what I'm saying? I'm like, okay, I like his image. I didn't know how the music sounded. It was just by God for me to be like, or the real nigga that
Yeah.
I am. It's like, yeah, nigga, come on. Like, I ain't gatekeeping shit. Come on, if you want to rap, I give you a shot. I test it out for you. You feel me?
Yeah.
And it worked with some people, it worked, and it didn't. There was a lot of niggas who came through there and just didn't, who fell in the cracks. You
Yeah.
know what I'm saying? But he was one of the niggas who was there, stood test of times, was up there diligently, you know what I'm saying? Like live like niggas like the thing was niggas actually like when Cuz gave me the key to open up the door for niggas, like my niggas and people who came in start living at the actual studio.
Yeah.
Right? And I was even kind of took it back from that shit a little bit like, nigga, I don't even live up here, nigga. I don't even got you feel me? Nah, don't get me wrong, it's been days niggas that spent the night and
Yeah.
stayed 3, 4, maybe even a week. You know
When
what I'm
you
saying? But
here's
that's how
here's the thing though, and again, I kind of see the similarities here, bro. Because you were who you were from the beginning, you're not impressed. You just there for the work. Like you're working and like and creating and
yeah.
you know what I'm saying?
And
Love
you
it.
gotta understand. And back to the beginning of the theory of what I'm on at the time. So in the beginning, nigga, I'm not rapping. I'm not even trying to really rap like that. I'm putting niggas together. So again, when I see a GT and I recognize, damn, he's sweet. All right, you want to rap? All right, let's test it out. That's the A&R in me. Like, all right, nigga, I mean, what is gonna hurt, nigga? Either you gonna be sweet or you not, and whatever. You know what I'm saying? So that's that. That's me coming from that aspect too at that point because I'm nigga. And Gia vouch for this, like me and Gabe, like nigga, that's when me and Gabe was like, I put them on some. I ain't gonna talk. We ain't gonna talk about what I put them niggas
Mm-hmm.
on, but I put them niggas on some shit, and they got more money than me doing it because nigga, it was like that crazy at that time, and I was like, nigga, this rap shit, I'm just this
Yeah.
like a hobby for me right now, because for one, I don't know this
Right.
part of it. I'm actually learning this part of it too. But then it got to the point where, all right, niggas can't really outwork me though. Like niggas ain't working, and I'm like,
Um,
nah, maybe I do need to rap, and that's the love for it too.
yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like, damn, maybe I do need to rap though. I do need to rap. So I come off, nigga. I be on the road, nigga. It be time, nigga. I be gone for like a week or two, on the road or something. Then I come home, niggas still in there bullshitting. Cause it was a nigga, niggas was lit. Like I say, niggas was living there. Niggas had hoes in there. It was like that kind of. You feel
Yeah.
me? So I come home, nigga. Oh damn, y'all nigga. Boom. All right, so nigga, I'm starting to record my shit again. Like fuck it, I'm about to get back in it and start rapping again too. Boom, boom, boom. And then at the same time, Sean is becoming more like he's recording more, and the synergy of wanting to make rap music is beginning to come into me again as well because I got all these niggas in here rapping and it's just it's a synergy. You know what I'm saying? Everybody being creative and it's making you want to rap. Like, oh damn, all right. So I think that was a part of it too. So nigga, I start back rapping, start back rapping, start back rapping. The first shit I was started doing, I never put out because I didn't like it. I had to develop what the sound that I really wanted to put
Yeah.
out. It took probably maybe about a year for me to even start. No, I ain't gonna say a year, maybe about 6 months for me to even start developing the newer sound that I actually wanted to put out, which was eventually all that I'm out here,
Yeah.
all that music from B&B1. But before it was a lot of shit that just never had came out. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, so Shine start popping. I mean, not popping, but he started putting out his music. He was able to create freely and not have the burden of like having to come out his
Yeah,
pocket, really. So
yeah,
it made it easy on him. And then he had all of us around. You know what I'm saying? So we in there helping him with shit, helping him with hooks, helping him write songs. Oh y'all fuck with this? Yeah, we fuck with this. Oh y'all don't fuck with this? No, we don't fuck with that. You know what I'm saying?
yeah,
All that is
yeah.
happening in there, and there's so many creative heads at one space, bro. It just built a crazy vibe, dog. So yeah, that shit was crazy, dog. I don't need that. Like I say, that shit could
Yeah,
be a fucking movie, bro.
fucking Barry Gordy.
Yeah,
Nigga,
like literally, bro. Like literally, bro. I swear to God, bro.
but
And then of course but back to let me say that one shit real. But
yeah,
go back to that real quick, low nigga. That shit with like I was just talking about with Bodie, the thing I had seen with Bodie when the nigga, I guess it's a nigga named Kid L. He do interviews,
yeah,
and it was another nigga that I'm not really familiar with, but they was on there arguing on the post about like how Bodie wasn't. And then you had said something about how the East Side wasn't like back then,
you,
which it was. But me, when I cracked in that door, I was on both sides.
you
I
what?
was going. So if you go back and do your homework, I fucked with Vez prior to Vez coming out. Like Vez didn't have dancing. Vez popped off dancing. Now he was known on the East Side.
Yeah.
He was an East Side neighborhood staple, right? But I didn't know we on the West Side.
We don't
If
hear
you wasn't
nothing cross Woodward
don't nothing
unless it's on.
cross
Yeah,
Woodward back in the day,
yeah,
you know what I'm saying? Especially no neighborhood shit,
yeah,
right?
yep.
And the only thing that's really like only thing that we know about really is West Side rappers. Really at that time, it really wasn't no East Side rappers like that.
Nah,
And then even the niggas who was on the East, like even Peasy, he was fucking with a lot of West Side niggas. Cause I actually even think Peasy went to school on the West Side.
mm,
But he was fucking with a lot of West Side niggas. That's how he built his buzz up, I believe, if I'm not mistaken. I really, if I'm not mistaken, I remember seeing him heavily back in the day with my HNIC niggas, Passion. I
nah.
could be wrong, but I believe I seen that back in the day. And yeah, bro, like, but I was on both sides, bro. Like I was on both
Ran-
sides, fucking with everybody. Like, nigga, the first guy song, nigga, I had Danny Brown, which niggas still probably don't fuck with to this
They
day.
tripping,
Um,
bro. They tripping.
I had Danny, Sean, Bodie, Peasy, me, and somebody else. It was supposed to be a Doughboy on there, but that's when they friction was too
Yeah,
much, and they
yeah.
didn't want to fuck with the If anything, if you had an East Side nigga on your shit, they wasn't fucking with you. You know what I'm saying? So I was like, fuck it, cool. But
Our politics in Detroit is different than other cities, but it's still it can get tricky either way
yeah,
though.
it didn't got much better, dog. It didn't got much better, but it's still like if it's some deep shit like music it's gotten better.
Yeah,
Music politics, east side, west side music. Yeah, he said it right here. Dog said it. He went to McKenzie. I knew he went to school on the west side.
yeah.
But yeah, yeah.
But see, I stayed in my little bubble, bro. Like I told you, both sides of my family was from Dexter, and you know how to say about Dexter, we our own side, nigga. So
Oh man, Dexter is own city
yeah. So
for
so
real.
I'm like, hey, look, Dexter Almighty, nigga, like whatever going on over there, as long as niggas don't bring that bullshit over here, it ain't none of my concern. Where the money at? You know what I'm saying?
And you know how, and I was telling niggas in the Patreon, like I'm about to like with the Patreon, I'm about to really start like even like promoting like all the members.
Yeah.
So like even with you, like dog, I want you like it's for sure like do the like be a part of these projects and
Yeah.
like putting your ear on it for sure. But like what you do like right now, like your podcast and
Yeah.
shit, bro. Like you need to like even with me, like nigga, we need to run a pod. We need to run like this. Like right now is a podcast
I,
for real.
yeah.
You
Yeah.
know what I'm saying? But we need to do it like formally.
No, for sure. For
You know what
sure.
I'm saying?
See, all right, I'm gonna tell you the honest to God truth, my nigga. You catching me coming out of like a midlife crisis / return to center, right? So you mentioned it, right? When you spread your wings and you travel beyond, like, you know what I'm saying, your village and your tribe and your city and all of that, right? You go out here, you see what's going on. I've been on the corporate side of shit, like working in marketing for like 15 years. You feel me?
Straight up.
Yeah, so that's where my skill. That's my day job. Everybody just see me doing the other shit, but like I came out the gate like I was working for McDonald's, bro. Like fresh out of college, like the corporation side of shit, right?
Right,
And
right,
like I cut my teeth on that shit, and then I moved because shit started getting crazy or whatever. And I was like, man, I just need to like get the fuck on. And so I moved down here with my girl. She my wife now, and I just started. You know what I'm saying? You build that shit out the mud. You know what I'm saying? And the podcast shit, because I interned with Mason in the morning for like a summer and shit up there. So like,
nigga.
I
That nigga Mason a dog.
that's my nigga. Like he told me some ill shit. He was like, look, he was like, the game is getting ready to shift. Where it used to be five people on the morning show and this and that, they condensing it down to 3. So the more you know how to do, the better off you'll be. That's why my podcast was successful for the first run. I'm on my second run now, but like the first run, bro, I was doing every fucking thing. Editing, like you mentioned, the engineering and all of that. I was cutting shit, editing, marketing and shit. Like it was dope. Like I cook it, cut it, market it, cook it, cut
Right.
it, market it. Like, and I just did that shit for 400 episodes straight, right? But what happened was, bro, I moved to Texas, and I was on that Detroit time, right? Stay on that Detroit time. I got into a little bit of trouble back in 2015, got out of that shit, but I was like, all right, let me switch and start dribbling with my left hand, so to speak, right? Let me
Right.
try to be different, step outside of my comfort zone and all that
Right.
shit. It
Period.
was gave it an honest try, you feel me? But now that I got my kids, I got my family and all of that shit, and I'm feeling like I'm like, nah, bro. Like I gotta be me. Like, and it's not that I wasn't me, but like I gotta return the center and like give niggas that authenticity. Because to your point, we come from a different era, a different time, and unfortunately, it's still niggas out here that's our age, but they still like giving in and behaving how these new niggas is
Yeah.
behaving. So I told,
Yeah.
like, we already got the blueprint from, like you said, the shit that we was doing back then. And to give you a full context, after we left Burton, bro, my first job was working in front of Club Network down there on Broadway and shit. Like I was the assistant
Damn.
cabinet director in front of the club. So for the keys, for the valet team and
Yeah.
all that, like I organized the keys and get them to the driver. That's how I was making my money and getting tips and shit. Like so I was,
Damn.
you know what I'm saying?
Niggas was on that shit
Yeah,
though. You was on shit though.
bro, I'm a money getting ass nigga, bro.
Right.
That's the that I know, and I've been in therapy and all of that shit. And Dog asked me, he was like, "What hobbies do you have? Are you always working and you doing that? What hobbies do you have?" And I was like, I thought about that shit, brother. I don't really have no hobby. Like getting money is like my shit. Like that's what I love to do. Like,
Right.
but I lean into that shit like unapologetically, nigga. All I see is dollar signs, bro. And having my kids and all of that shit now, it's like, nah, like
Hey,
I don't.
them kids have really put a battery on you,
You feel me?
boy. I ain't gonna lie.
And so I'm like, I don't want my kids to like hear niggas tell stories about me, like, oh, Low used to be this and Low was this nigga and this.
Right.
Nah, they that
You
shit.
want to
So
see
it's
that
like,
shit in real
yeah.
time.
So that's what I'm on, bro. And like, I was gonna reach out to your ass at some point anyway, because I started fucking with the music again a couple years back. Our boy John, who was a year older than us at Burton, he go
John
by
who?
John Connor. He go by
John.
Kane and shit now, but like he
He
was
go by what?
Alex Kane. You just
I gotta see.
he been online. I think he sent you some beats and some shit too. Like a while.
Okay, yeah. Send it to me when we jump off.
I got you, cause I got a project out. I got he EP'd a project for me, and then I got some shit I'm gonna tell you about offline, bro. I've been working on some shit for the past 4 years, just on the underneath, cause my pen still go. That's tell
Yeah. Hey, and bro, when you got it, bro, it don't stop,
me.
bro. It don't never stop.
But
It don't never
I,
stop.
I done live more life now too. And to your
Yeah.
point about trying to find your sound and find like where your lane is and shit. And it's funny because I was like, I was talking with my wife and it's like, man, I'm a hustler. Like I'm not trying to be on this drill and kill shit. I mean, like you said, we play defense, but like we get money first. So I was like,
100%.
I just want to talk that get money shit and like, you know what I'm saying? Like pop my shit one
As you
time.
should.
But when I see you post the thing and shit, so I go back down your catalog and all that shit, catching the nostalgia and shit. Because again, Out Here was a whole vibe and shit. And I'm like, nah, like, but this is the shit that I'm talking about. Like we hustlers. Like this is the type of music that we got to get back to and all of that. This is what we
100%.
got
Oh,
to get
that's all. I mean, with me, bro, personally, like that's what I'm gonna do. I don't give a fuck, bro. I'm gonna just do that. I'm gonna stick to what I know.
to.
I'm never gonna chase these trends, bro. Cause what niggas fail to, and this is what I learned in the music business. Like nigga, you don't have to go platinum to get money in music. You don't have to go gold, nigga. You have to create a community, and that's what and that's like, and not that I'm because you get caught up like when you, especially with this Instagram and this social
Yeah,
media shit, you'll get caught. You'll get off your square seeing like, damn, dog, how they do that? How did they get all these motherfuckers
right.
to follow them or to listen to their music? For how does they getting all this money doing this? Because it's been time, like nigga, like I was telling niggas, like bro, it's hard to make money in music, but it's really not if you stick to what you know and create a
Yeah.
community. Like, and that's my shit. Like, just create a community. Because guess what? If you got 1,000 niggas that supporting you
Yep.
consistently, you gotta look at niggas like Currency and Dom, like niggas that ain't really in the
The late
mainstream.
tunes and all of
The
that shit. Like
Larry
that's great.
Jones, you know, like they got a community of motherfuckers that just rock with them. They not chasing a mainstream following. If it come though. You
Yep.
know what I'm saying? If it come, it come. You know, let it come. And it could.
But that's what I wanted to say too. Going back to your story about how the studio came about and all of that though, you could have very easily, my nigga, just like went along for the ride, right? Like anybody who got that type of access or those type of connections could just go for the ride. But that's why I told the story that I told at the beginning, my nigga, because you had that shit in you from the beginning and you stayed after it. You feel
Yeah.
me? You stayed elevating that
I
shit.
appreciate you,
Doing
bro. I appreciate that for
not
real, my nigga.
need the fucking flowers, my nigga, like beyond the memes and this, cause niggas forget for real. Like,
Hey, niggas don't even know, bro. We went, bro. I'm gonna tell you why our school was so sweet, dog. Because, like, for one, it was a multicultural school.
yep, talk about
You
it.
know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
Nigga. It was Burton
yeah.
International, nigga. International, nigga. And I don't know if you know this, but like, I don't know if you know, but before our time, I know, like, when my brother first went there,
Mhm.
it was like it was you had to test to get into
Yep,
Burton.
yep.
Like after, like we did. I know I didn't have. When you got a sibling,
Yeah,
you don't
they
have
let
to test. So I don't know if y'all did or not, but I know my brother went. They had to test. But for one, our school was multicultural, bro. We had bilingual students, nigga. Nigga, remember, nigga, our best day of the year, nigga,
all
multicultural
the
fun
fun.
day, nigga.
You get to a
I'm
place
talking about, nigga.
and you get to go to
You get
different
to go
classrooms.
to different classes, nigga. Every class is a different country, nigga. You trying
Yep.
different food. Nigga,
No,
man, our school was beautiful.
tell them we learned German for three
We
years.
learned German. Nigga, I still know. Nigga, Einschlag, drei, vier, fünf, sechs, sieben, acht, neun, zehn. Nigga, I know how to count in German because of Miss Irvin, nigga.
Yep, yep.
You hear me? That's crazy,
That's a
bro. That's crazy.
culture though,
We learned French. It was German, French, and I ain't have Spanish. Did you have Spanish?
in high school though. But I feel like it was just those three. But I think before we had got there, I thought they had Spanish though.
I think they did before we got to that point. Yeah, because I think we started German in what, like third or fourth grade.
Third, fourth, and fifth was German. French was sixth, seventh, and
Yeah,
eighth, I believe.
yeah,
I
yeah,
don't
nigga. And
remember.
then, nigga, you remember when they came in? Remember when the rapping grandma
Yep,
came?
yep.
Nigga, I don't know. Was you out there when I got on stage and did the
Mm-mm.
worm?
I won't.
Yeah, nigga.
There.
So, nigga,
This nigga, see, child star, a star was born.
duh. I was scared, but everybody was like, Dusty, get on stage, get on stage. So nigga, I was like, fuck it, bro. I just let all that little scared
Yeah,
energy go, and I started ticking and shit. And then I did the moonwalk and shit. And then when I got back from the moonwalk, nigga, I fell, nigga, and did the worm on them bitches. Everybody, nigga, it was an uproar. Nigga was like, ah. I'm like, niggas is
but
crazy, dog. But
but
yeah,
that
nigga, we
like
had a fun ass school, nigga. I swear to God, we
you
did.
you was on your path though, my nigga. You know what I'm saying? Like you
Yeah,
you got to leave that shit, and then even to what you just said, like you are a bridge. Whether niggas acknowledge it or not, you was a bridge from like how that Detroit was to the Detroit that we have now, right? And I sit back. Cause especially being down here, like I get talked about too. Cause I've been in Houston this long. I have not assimilated to like Houston culture, my nigga. I'm a Detroit nigga,
That's
and
how I was in
I'm
Cali,
not,
bro.
and
That's
I
how I was in Cali.
refuse.
It was tough.
It's tough, but like it's at this point, bro. It's like not. I am who I am. I was who I was before I got here, though, right? But like to be able to bridge that shit, bro. And oftentimes I feel like damn, Detroit popping. Our era of Detroit is popping. I feel like, man, nigga won the championship but had to skip the parade. You know what I'm saying? Like it's like I don't get the benefit from all the new shit that we got going on
Right,
up there now.
right,
I'm
right, right, right.
a little bit more now, but like I do be feeling that shit sometimes, man. But I
Yeah,
love
me too. Even me, I do too sometimes. Shit, I ain't gonna lie, even me, because like I say, nigga, I feel like I was the nigga who was like, you ever seen the interview when Kanye was like, um, or no, I'm sorry, when Jay-Z had said it was an interview, he was talking about Kanye in context. He was saying like Kanye was the nigga who when Kanye, remember when Kanye put that crazy ass album out, like it was like fucking, I don't even know. It was just like some metal. I don't know, dog. It was like crazy ass music. It was a few years ago.
one with blood on the leaves and shit.
It might have been that one. It might have been that one. It was when he had that crazy ass
Yeah.
music, bro. But he was just like, I remember the interview. Charlemagne was like, um, how you feel? He asked Jay-Z like, how you feel about that? Like, how you feel about Kanye doing that? And he was just like, Kanye is the nigga who he gonna go and do some. He gonna do what he want to do what he feel. This not verbatim either,
Mhm.
but he was like, he basically was like, nigga, Kanye gonna go do what he want. He gonna create his art, do exactly what he want, and it might not work then, but it's a piece for like the niggas up who look up to Kanye, or not even look up, but it's something for them to look at, take the things that they don't like and
Yeah.
perfect it. You know what I'm saying? So like I look at me in that case a little bit like, damn, I was like that first nigga, like I was the one nigga rock like nigga Buffs. I remember Big Sean and them niggas didn't like Buffs. They hated Buffs. They didn't really fuck with like Buffs and Alwa Signs and
You
Maury's.
you was rapping about Benny Hanna before, right when Benny Hanna had. We was already at Benny
We
Hanna's
was already
before,
at Benihana's.
but you started rapping about it, and everybody started going to
Right.
Benny
I
Hanna's.
mean even Buffs, like nigga, we was already rocking Buffs. But it was like I was like in the midst of that culture, so I'm just rapping
Which
my culture. You know what I'm
yeah,
saying? So, but again, so like I feel like I was that nigga who kind of like took those, kind of like bit the bullet for everybody else to.
say what it is, bro, man. The first one through the door is the bloodiest, my nigga. It's really what it is. You the
That's
cowboy
really what it
that
is.
went over
Yeah,
the hill, got all the arrows and shit in your ass, and
you
went
feel what I'm saying?
going on over there. We might
You
want to
feel what I'm saying? You feel what I'm saying? That's exactly what I'm saying. So I mean, and it's a blessing. It's a blessing for me to even like. I don't like people. I don't know, like a lot of people don't understand that aspect of it because they always look and like, oh man, you should have been the one to. But it's like, nigga, no, y'all don't understand. Like,
I tell you this much, even from a distance on the outside looking in, I understood. I understand the game, right? Again, being the guinea pig and all of that shit. But the thing is, you had your footing already, so you wasn't gonna fall either way. You feel me?
no,
And
that's the
like
thing.
thing ain't meant for everybody to blow up and run around the world and do all of that shit. But you still did anyway on your own
Right,
time.
like exactly, and like I said, like I was telling niggas, like bro, it's nigga, I didn't really make no money. Like nigga, y'all forgot I gave y'all that shit for free. Like like I'm out here, all that shit was on what was that, live mixtapes. I ain't
That
make no money off that.
is,
Like nigga, if I would have made money off of it, I probably could have took some of that took some of that. Nigga, this all hustle money. I
yeah,
ran around the world all off hustle money, bro.
yeah,
I ain't run around the world off no music money. You know what I'm saying? I ain't live in California off no music money. I lived off hustle money.
yeah,
You know what I'm saying? So, and but when you make shit look bigger than what it really is, you know what I'm saying? Niggas like, oh man, like damn, you was on the radio, nigga. I ain't get paid for it.
right,
Radio ain't paid me.
right.
You know what I'm saying? So,
What?
but it, like I say, for me, it's a blessing because I feel like that's what I was supposed to do, bro. I was supposed to be that nigga, and I'm supposed to be doing what I'm doing right now, bro. Creating my community and fucking with who fuck with me. You know what I'm saying?
But at
But
the end of the day, that's all the nigga could ask for real, man. Because as you see, like it's all types of other bullshit that come with that. We watching the industry crumble around that fuck shit that was going on at the top. You know what I'm saying? So your guy
I,
low key kept you shit.
and it's like nigga, maybe the podcast gonna be another day for them stories, cause I got like
Oh no, I know. I know you do, nigga. The
nigga,
cowboy
I got some shit like I got some shit to for the podcasts, nigga, cause I got some industry stories, bro, about a lot of niggas. Like, I'm talking about direct stories. Now I don't dibble and dabble in the
yeah.
gossip and what I heard. I'm talking about personally what happened to me and what I was around and what I seen with my own eyes. Like I can definitely dibble and dabble into those stories for sure. And I am because nigga, it's my story and I think it should be told. You know what
No,
I'm
niggas
saying?
need to hear that shit though, man. Because even look at it now, right? Like we seeing shit like you got Dark Side of the Ring, you got Unsung. It's shit that we was growing up watching that we didn't know the behind the scenes stories on all. Look, we listening now and understanding that Dipset was beefed out even when they started.
You know
You know
what
what I'm saying?
I'm saying?
Like all of the shit
Like,
that we thought
yeah,
was
like all that shit with Cam and all them niggas, that shit be shocking me. I'm like, damn, bro, y'all niggas. Yeah, that shit wild.
and then you go back, like, I can't watch this video the same now because they got you a
Yeah,
fit for that.
they done fucked up my nostalgia for this shit, cause all the bullshit that's going on now. Yeah, that is crazy.
But I'll tell you this, and again, that's why I wanted to circle back to link in with you, bro, because like at some point in time, you got to be your own hero, and we've been like that from the jump. But now it's time to put that shit on display for everybody else to see. Like, stop waiting for niggas to come. You know what I'm saying? Thinking that niggas
Save you.
save you and
Yeah,
this, you gonna have to save yourself, nigga. Like,
yeah,
and don't even. Well, no, let me just wait here. Nah. As soon as your ass touch the ground, you be like hop back up and be like, nah, save yourself, nigga. That's how it is.
100%,
That
100%. Yeah, yeah, 100%, nigga. Yeah, we gonna really tap in. Like I said, bro, we gotta when you doing the next season?
shit. So I just came back with like a marketing, more so like a marketing podcast. I told you I did some soul searching and shit, and even like how you said, like the pod space got cluttered, bro. It's a bunch of
I
niggas
believe
with
it.
no, and man, fuck that. I'm gonna say this shit. It's like I told you, I fucking intern with Mason in the motherfucking morning, nigga. The fucking
Right.
goat and
A
radio.
dog, a dog.
And he'll tell you this. I came up in that nigga's dojo. That's my sensei, nigga. So I'm talking technique
Right,
wise, like edits,
right,
being crispy with the cuts, all of that shit, right? And then now you got these niggas out here that's just like, I'm just gonna record on this shit. Like I don't need all that extra equipment. They gonna like it anyway. And I'm looking at shit, niggas fighting on camera and shit. I'm like, I could have just started the podcast punching niggas in the face then if that's what it was.
right.
So I took a step back. I took like a year and a half off, bro. I ain't gonna lie to you. And I just like I lost my love for the shit for real. And I was like, all right, if I come back, I gotta come back with some substance and some shit that niggas need. So Inaudible Raucous is the podcast, that's the network and all that. I got other shows that I have people contribute and submit into. I EP the shit, edit it up and post it up and all of that, right? Um Everything is audio based. I'm struggling to make I'm working on the shit like on the side, but like I'm struggling to make the dive into video. I got videos and shit like in the tuck, but you know what I'm saying, trying to get comfortable and enough to put them shits out. But the other shit is Midnight Club. That's the agency and shit. So I rebranded a spinoff show for that called 12 a.m. Wolf, where we focus on just marketing shit. You know what I'm saying? And that's
That's
what my dog,
hard.
I grew up with him. Like he stayed across the street from me and shit. So he's a big party promoter, marketing, booking agent, you know what I'm saying? Was managing artists and shit, you know what I'm saying? So like I tapped him like I want to cover marketing shit, but on a street level so that niggas could understand. Because when I went away to school, how I was able to understand all the marketing concepts was, all right, if I'm trying to sell weed, like
Right, right, right,
I
right. Everything always go
literally,
back to the street ethics for
yeah,
sure.
that's
Every time.
that's how I translated it and shit. So I said, now I'm gonna come back on some like on my marketing consultant shit because here's the thing, we come from the same place, and a lot of niggas come from where we come from, so they
For
familiar.
sure.
Everybody ain't familiar with the corporate shit. Like you said, you got industry stories. I done been on both sides of the table. I've been on the side of the table trying to negotiate as trying to get my network sold. I done been the nigga working for the agency, looking for the influencers and the artists and this and that, and looking at people's social media pages, trying to figure out who, you know what I'm saying, who we gonna pick to help market some shit. So I feel like I could tell some of those. My corporate war stories is more, you know what I'm saying, like intense than the hood shit. So I'm
Right.
gonna come right and a little bit with the music, like I told you, because you know what I'm saying, I got some shit, but I want to like help A&R and get some more like EP credits under my belt.
For
You know what I'm
sure.
saying?
For sure. Well, definitely, nigga, you already know we tapped in with this pay the good people
Oh
because
yeah,
that, like I say, that for me, because I'm gonna tell you like off camera, I'll tell you like really the long term goal for that, even um that business model that I'm using for that really it's I got a long term goal for that really.
look,
Well,
we had hit each other up, and I because I was out for out in Palm Springs for work and shit. So I was like, when I get back, I signed up for the Patreon and all that shit. I trust her ass
yeah,
to put.
yeah, 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 for sure, for sure. And I want to, cause I want to be able to get a space. Like I've been trying to figure that shit out because like I want to get on a space where, cause I know like I got like you in Austin. I mean you in Houston. I got another nigga that's on the Patreon. Like a couple of my niggas. They not paid members, but they free members. But I want to eventually get everybody onto the collaborative circle or getting onto like either like an EP role, I mean a A&R role or like a marketing role because what I really learned when I was at Atlantic Records was like how those departments
Yep.
move and navigate for each artist and like whether they're priority artists or not, like how you can really utilize them. So that's what I want to create. I want to create departments within pay the good people. Like I
Got
want to have an A&R department. I want to have a fucking marketing department. I want to have a product management part department. You know, all these departments that I've seen in that building,
yeah.
I want to eventually create where I mean like because dog, as the music scene grow in Detroit, I feel like it's a space. I feel like it's a space that's like needed in the city for that, and we ain't got it. Everybody got to resort to Cali
Right.
and Atlanta and New York, but like it should be a space here for um
For
for
niggas.
art for everybody,
Yeah.
really. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying?
Yeah, no, I'm with you on that, bro. And again, this time around, bro, what if it's for the money? Niggas don't need credit, right? Like, just as long as you put niggas in position and helping to what to say, a rising tide lifts all boats and shit.
Yeah,
Like, like
100%.
that,
Yep.
niggas
But that's
don't
what
need.
I'm saying. I want to be able to have a space where we all could like because like even like on live, like me and you, I could fuck with you, you know. I mean, we nigga, we damn near 30 years in, but that's so it's different. But everybody else, I might not have time to just pow
Right.
wow. So it'll be easier for like if I can get everybody in one space, whether it's Zoom or you know what I'm saying. I
Yeah.
don't know what it's gonna be yet, but that's what I've been trying to do. Like figure out like, damn, how can I get everybody to jump on where we all can delegate and talk about like these projects and what and like the what I really want to do for this pay the good people shit,
Yeah.
bro. Because it's not just I'm just starting it out with an album because that's small. That's what I
Yeah.
know I could like handle right now for myself. You know what I'm saying? But eventually when I get you know the right team,
Mm-hmm.
you know what I'm saying, involved, dog. It's and like I said, we'll talk about that
Oh,
more off camera, but
yeah.
it's gonna be way more sophisticated, bro, and
I
set up very differently.
trust me, but that's why I said when I see you post that shit, nigga, I got a set of skills, you know what I'm saying, and a couple other skills, nigga, you know what I'm saying,
Yeah,
that could business to you, my
for
nigga.
sure.
And I don't know about you, but I told you like with this time around, I kind of told myself, man, I want to do this shit with niggas that I trust already and that I know. I tried this shit, you know what I'm saying, trying to network, meet people, because down here it's a little different, you know what I'm saying. It ain't like you know what I'm saying back in Detroit. So I tried it. It was cool, but I was like, you know what? I do this shit by myself before I keep subjecting myself to like dealing with niggas who ain't on what I'm on. You know what I'm saying? So
Right. And it's hard. It's hard when you got to deal with. It was hard for me, bro, in Cali, bro. That shit was very uncomfortable. I tried it. I did it. Um, But in the long run, like Cali different, dog. Like when I
It
was
is.
out there, like it's like hard to get like work done.
Mm-hmm.
Like I like you because you go out, but I'm gonna tell you what I had to learn and from my experience, like at being younger in California by myself, pretty much. Um, and I'm trying to and I've been trying to develop these skills later on in life, like right now, like how Jay-Z say you gotta know how to move in a room full of vultures.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like nigga, out there, like I was like on business. Like I was trying to be like on business for everything. I was like hitting niggas up. Oh, let's do business. You know, like in that space. But niggas, I think niggas want to be I think niggas feel more acceptable of you when you like when it's more personal.
Yeah.
Like and you know, it's nothing wrong with that. But like niggas wanted to, and maybe it was I was kind of young, and niggas wanted to like party and fuck with hoes and do all that shit, and it was like, damn, all
I
right, but this we gonna do
home
some
for that
business, bro. Huh?
I could have stayed at home for the
I
party and the house.
could have stayed at home for that, bro. I'm out here paying, you know what I'm saying, 2,200 a month in rent, bro. I'm trying to figure out how to make some money, bro.
Yeah.
Like, you know what I'm saying? My shit, I ain't no, you feel me?
Yeah.
I ain't no super multi-millionaire nigga yet. You know, so but in hindsight, I probably maybe it's a lot of shit I would have did different in hindsight. I learned a lot and with that experience. But again, that's what I was just telling my man. I'm trying to be a little bit more personal because you know, for one, again, nigga, we from the D, bro. It's hard to just jump out the gate and want to just, hey, bro, let's go out. No,
Nah.
nigga, I got too many niggas that then just did that and either got killed
Right.
or went
Right.
to jail or you know something fucked up
We
and happened.
move
So it's trauma
different.
there.
We be
Huh?
moving different.
Yeah, so
We
it's some
move different.
trauma there when it comes to certain shit like that. So,
Right.
but in California, they looking at it like, oh well, nigga, you know that's just how they kind of like. That's honestly that's how they get business done in a sense, you know.
Going to the
But
club and going out to eat afterwards.
yeah, build
Well,
it. They build that up first, which I guess I mean there's nothing wrong with that. You know what I'm
yeah.
saying? But like. It's hard when you a Detroit nigga, especially a nigga that come from where we come from in Detroit, nigga. Like
But
nigga,
we
we didn't come.
city though, like it's different when you
It's
like.
different, bro. We not from the outskirts, bro. We from in this bitch where it get
Yeah.
wild. You know what I'm saying? So like, you
I'm,
know,
I'm,
but like again, it was experience. It's a learning experience. So like again, I'm just trying to be more like this time around, like be more personable and be more approachable. That's why like back then, nigga, look at my shit. Like I'm telling my man, like now, nigga, like I'm just trying to be comfortable. I'm not trying to like uphold no image. You know what I'm saying? I'm not.
free.
I don't feel.
You
I don't feel
create
like,
now.
huh?
I said you creating freely now. It's
I'm
just free.
creating
Just
freely, bro. I don't want nothing like holding me back because it was at times like nigga, I got music videos I could show you that I never put out because I didn't have on a certain watch or I didn't. You know what I'm saying? Like I didn't have a chain on, or you know, it's certain things that used to hold me back. The image aspect of
yeah.
like my career, like so I'm not doing that no more, bro. I just nigga, I'm a daddy.
Yep.
I drive a family van, nigga. I'm trying to,
Oh,
you feel
I
me?
drive a Camry, my nigga. Look, that shit
I
practical.
drive a family van. You know, I'm picking up the babies from school, bro, trying to catch a play. So
But Dusty, that's the biggest flex though, nigga. Like you
I
rich as
know,
hell. You
I
say
know,
though, when you can build your family up and they look up to you and they see you as Superman and all that shit, you won, my nigga. You won. You know what I'm saying?
100%.
Taken care of, bro. Like that. That's the status. Like you said, the old heads made it like certain things with status symbols, certain material things with status symbols. It's up to us to make the family and the work and you know what I'm saying, the purity of this shit. That's the status symbol. The freedom and the independence is the
100%.
status shit. You feel
A
me?
100%.
Like
A
like,
hundred
like
percent.
I'm gonna tell you this. So I know what you're talking about Cali. So I'm gonna tell you my Cali story. Right when I was in high school, let go out to University of
You was
Southern.
in what?
I got selected to go to University of Southern California. So it was a summer program where they send you out there for a month, and it's basically like going to college or whatever. You get 3 college credits and if you pass the class, you get 3 college credits, and they give you a check for $600. And then if you do good, they invite you out there the next year. So I went summer of 04, summer of 05. I'm telling you, because 05 is where I found out who the fuck I was, bro. Like the man that you see before you today was discovered in California in 05, bro, because so they had certain classes you could pick. I picked a video game class. So what they would do is we was out there for 4 weeks. We lived on the campus and all of that shit. And they don't tell you USC is in South Central. It's right there in the middle of the fucking
Oh yeah, you'll see in the hood for sure.
Figueroa, all of that shit. It's all in the middle of that shit, right? So that was my first deep dive into like the gangbanging culture and shit, right? And so the first year I hung out with all the older dudes and they taught me like what was going on and shit. So the second year, bro, I went out there with like $700, right? I just had it. And mind you, I'm like 15, so $700 is a lot of money to a nigga.
100%.
So I go out there, my nigga, he's my nigga down here in Houston, the only friend in Houston that I had before I moved here. We the only 2 black kids in the class, and they would take us to the EA Sports headquarters to like show us how they make Madden and NCAA and all of that shit, right?
Right.
And so they had a gift shop in the lobby or whatever where they sold video games for $20. I guess that was they cut, you know what I'm saying? Like without the distribution and all of that shit. So my man's tapped me like, hey, bro, you see what's going on here? I'm like, what you talking about? He's like, we can buy these games for 20. At the time, games cost like 55, 60 or whatever. So we bought them for 20, took them back on campus and sold them for 45.
Damn.
So they took us back every week. Every week. So for 4 weeks, we would go back, take orders, go back in there. Now it got hot because if you see 2 black kids with backpacks in there, so it was Asian kids, white kids. Hey, here's $20. Go get that game. I want it for my brother. Hey, here's $20. I'm on the bus passing money out the phone. Hey, when they take us
Right.
this and that. We get back on the bus to go back to the campus. We in the back of the bus with the backpacks. Put the games in. Took them back. So I had them shit stacked up, organized and stuff. I came back with $3,000, my nigga. And I tell you this story because I asked my mom's, like, you know, it was just me and her coming up. So I asked her, I was like, how you knew like that I was ready and shit when you know, like, you know, take the reins off and like let me be free. She said, when you went out there to Cali and you came back with triple, I knew you was gonna be okay. But
Yeah.
to your point, Cali is a weird place, but I'm like,
Yeah.
where
Yeah.
the money at? You know what I'm saying? That was that
Hey, it turned your hustle up.
That's
That's all. Yeah.
you
And Cali,
right.
trust me, yeah, that was like really Cali was like, I'm gonna keep it real with you now. Cali for me, that was like when I was out there because I did a lot of music out there. Well, I'm gonna say the first 2 years when I went because I went to Cali in 2013. I moved in 2013 to California.
Mm-hmm.
But even prior to that, like I did stints in Cali where I would go out there and stay for like a month or
Yeah.
two, on the label dime. But so at that time, I was fully committed to just doing music out there, and because I had money that I had stacked up when I was I'm out here running from like shows and then little hustling shit. You know, I had stacked up enough bread where I could go out there and just do it. But it had came a point when I was out there, and this was probably like 2014, 2015, maybe like 2 years later, where it was just like, all right, music was like, it was like maybe about 30% music, 70% all hustle.
See?
It had to be that way for me to survive.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So, and then again, I left, so I went back, so I came back home, got married, uh, and had my daughter, and then I went back to Cali.
Mm-hmm.
I had went back there in 2019, matter of fact. 2018, it was either 2018 or 2019. And then I came back with my daughter. I took my daughter and my girl down there. Come on, we going.
Yeah.
Went down there, and then the pandemic, of course, the
It,
shit happened. The COVID shit happened. Then nigga, I jumped on the road, came home, and I've been home ever since.
yeah.
So yeah, Cali a motherfucker. I don't get me wrong, I love Cali. I really like it out there, but as far as like
The work.
living,
Yeah,
Yeah,
even like here, bro, like I like it here. That's what like I've been here this long and shit. But like, hey, not that's why I was like, I gotta pop back and forth home just to kind of rebaptize myself in the real shit. Cause like it's good down here to make money. And what I like is, and no disrespect to Houston, man. Like I say this with love, but like the pace is slower down here. So us, how
I
we
think that's everywhere. I think it's because we from
yeah,
the D. It feel like that's everywhere, bro. Even California, it feel like that,
yeah.
bro.
Us,
Even California feel like that, and California is like way ahead of like as far as like businesses and you know what I'm saying. But it just feel like the people and the culture is
yeah,
slower. You know, from where we come from, I feel like it's like
yeah.
that everywhere, bro. Everywhere, bro.
But the people ain't going after it the way we going
No,
for it.
no, no.
Yeah.
And you would think they would because I like the you know how much you know shit, the cost
Yeah,
of living.
yeah, yeah,
You would
yeah.
think it would be different. But like down there, like in Houston, like I really never like I've been to Houston,
Mm-hmm.
but I never been to I never experienced Houston.
Got
So
you.
like this next time I come, like when I come down there at the end of the year, I'll be
Yeah.
down there. I'm definitely gonna come and experience because it'll be my birthday too around that time. So I want to, and we definitely gonna go out and nigga, we can go out, nigga. I don't give a fuck, nigga. You bring the wife, whatever. We go out and just go eat or something, do some shit. But I definitely want to come out there and I don't want to do like not like clubs and none of that
Oh no,
shit,
no.
but like
Yeah, yeah. I got you.
just like the culture, you know what I'm saying? Like maybe go get some food or go to, maybe a little bar, maybe a little lounge or
Yeah.
something, you know what I'm saying?
Cause I was about to say, I let niggas know off rip. Even when I be networking and shit, don't call me to come to no club and stay to no 1 o'clock.
Hell no.
Like I,
Hell no.
but
Nigga better not call me by no club, nowhere, not even in the city.
well, like you said though, man, some shit is traumatic and shit, bro. But like, my first job being in front of the nightclub, you see a bunch of shit that you probably shouldn't see as a 13, 14-year-old. You know,
Right, right, right,
old enough to get into the club, I was over that shit. I would go, but like I done seen this shit, you know what I'm saying, since I was a kid. So I
right,
down the
right.
lounges and all that shit. Yeah, that's more my speed. Like I like
Yeah,
to
we go chill at a lounge, go to a little bar where you can eat and shit and maybe smoke some hookahs or some shit like that. But other than that, no, I ain't trying to be in no real club and
yeah.
where they got bottle service and marquees and shit
Not,
with the sun.
not,
I'm good on that.
this age, nigga, when you in there, bro, it be happening, right? And before it be lit, but now you like, damn, man, I'm ready to go home, nigga. It's 10:30.
Man, what? It's over with. Yeah.
Home.
But yeah, definitely. And then like I say, bro, let's tap in, like I say, dog, even with the podcast, because I want you to like I don't know how we gonna do it. We'll chop it up offline, but I definitely want to figure out like how we can implement that part of it too. Because I mean, I mean, if you got a love for it still, you
Oh
still
no, no,
want to do it. Like,
I came to you, bro, because I'm back.
okay, for
Nigga, I'm
sure, for
back in the
sure.
fucking work.
Because I want to use that even me being on there. You know what I'm saying, nigga? Like I come in, jump in that bitch, special guest a few times, like however, you know what I'm saying. But yeah, I definitely want to utilize because that's the thing, bro. Building a solid team,
Yeah,
bro. Like is you need a good solid team for whatever you doing, dog. You know what I'm saying? So I think I think you will be an asset to me as well, not just you feel
yeah.
me. It'll be vice versa. So like that, let's definitely tap into
What I
that.
tell
And
you, bro, and again, and I know you, right? It's all love with you either way, right? But I'm not about to like come to you if I'm not bringing value to
oh
the
yeah,
table. I'm sure
yeah, for sure,
all the time and shit, bro. So that's why I was like, all right, I think I got something I can actually like offer to the cause and shit. Let me reach out to my nigga and see what's good. Now, at any point, the nigga could have hit you up
no,
and like been whatever.
for sure, 100%.
Niggas, I don't want my time wasted, and I don't like wasting niggas' time.
For
You know what I
sure.
mean?
For sure. For sure. I'm the same way, dog. I'm the same way, dog. But yeah, I think we can turn this up, dog. Like I got some motherfuckers that's like I'm putting in place and I like again, bro, like I truly believe like with all this shit going on in the city right now, like the rebuild and the reemergence of Detroit, bro,
Yeah,
and as well as the progression of the music scene, like it's no reason why we don't have like a Motown. Not even a Motown like necessarily, like even like a fucking TuneCore.
Yeah,
You know what I'm saying? Like a distro kid style, a boutique style. Cause that's my thing. I just want to create a boutique
yeah.
style distro. You know what I mean? So and again, that's what I'm leaning towards what this is gonna be.
And see, the other thing though too, bro, like you gotta think the niggas that's our age or older or whatever, they are who they are already, right? It's a whole nother wave of talent and just young people that's looking for that vehicle. In the same way you did it before when you was just kind of learning your way through it and look at how that turned out. Now you come back, you polished and you done mastered the shit. You done took the bumps and the lumps. You can actually like, you know what I'm saying? Take a young
Oh
again,
yeah,
a young
100%.
you and help like low key fast track them, you know what I'm saying? Still teach them like what they need to know and shit, but like and help them like you know what I'm saying? Get to the top of that sphere. Like
100%.
yeah. And that's how
100%.
longevity and shit, man. Cause I'm not musically inclined. I try a little bit and I told you I'm gonna send you some shit when we get off live shit, so you can see how nigga done
For
got
sure.
better. But
Yeah.
my daughter, like, bro, half the time I just be cutting my shit on and letting her like record little shit. She 3, she'll be 4 in June, bro, and she be in here singing. She can hold the note, all of that shit, like, and she just be fucking around with it. And I'll be working on some shit, like some references or whatever, and I play it for my wife, and I'm like, yeah, this ain't really sounding like that. My daughter comes singing this shit. Daddy, turn that one song on that shit.
Yeah,
I'm
yeah,
like,
yeah.
all right, so
Yeah.
you know,
For
so,
sure,
yeah.
for sure. Yeah, dog. That's how that man, my daughters, dog, they so silly. My daughter told me that I might got another one, bro. I might be Matt Nose over here, bro. Cause my oldest daughter,
Yeah.
man, she told me that I was just watching her yesterday. She told me that she's like, Daddy, cut that one song on. Um cut that one song. I'm like, what song you talking about? She was like, Not Like Us, that one, Not Like Us. I'm like, yeah, okay, I'll cut it on for you. So I had Alexa. I'm like, Alexa, play the clean version of Kendrick Lamar, Not Like Us. So it came on. Bro, she was rapping that shit like it was
Word
like
for word.
word for word, bro. Just rapping that shit like I mean on time, like catching the like
Yo,
on time. I'm like, damn. And like I'm used to, cause she'll listen to anything, but she listen to a lot of like Disney
yeah,
music and
like,
shit. You know what I'm saying? They
I go,
listen to
I go.
Disney music or Bluey music and all that, but she loved rap. Cause I don't really play it like they mama play like she play like a lot of praise and worship music and
Yeah,
shit, but she'd play like some old school R&B shit too, Monica,
my wife
Brandy,
did.
all that.
My wife
Yeah, you
awesome.
know what I'm saying? And
Monica
then
playlist, nigga, really
yeah.
cool, bro.
And then she had turned on some, you know, she ain't really no real rap fan like that, but she'd listen to like what's on the radio
Yeah,
type shit, you know what I'm saying? But I'm like, damn, how does she even like this?
it's
And
in the blood.
shit, man, I was like, wow, I was shocked.
It's in the blood. Cause I'll play oldies and like even when she was a baby, like I play old school like hip hop, you know, like Run DMC,
Yeah.
and, you know, like all of that shit. But I like 3 6 Mafia and shit. So like every now and then that shit'll come on and it is what it is, you know what I'm saying? And she be getting and it'd be something nice where like my wife be like, all right, it's time for bed. And I look at her and I'd be like, nah, tear the club up and we stay up late listening to
To the club, yeah.
I'm a bad influence,
Damn.
but you know what I'm saying? Like you gotta let them live a little bit, man. You gotta encourage that revolutionary spirit to an extent. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, no, 100%. Yeah, you gotta let them do what they do, man.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. I can't believe, dog, did this nigga Shadur not get picked yet? I know I've been talking to you. I don't
The
know.
fan, bro. I left when you hopped on. I was scrolling on my phone and shit. I was like, let me hop in here and talk to this nigga. But like, I've been seeing the text messages coming in. It's a fixed job in, bro. Like they done rigged this shit. And
Bro, they in round, is they in round three?
you know what it is, bro. They don't want black dads pumping high self esteem into their kids, and they don't want that to be the standard for real, my nigga. That's what's going on here. You
Bro,
know,
it's only 8 picks left, bro. They on
they trying
100.
to do my dog dirty, bro.
And he ain't got picked yet,
I
bro.
thought the Lions could at least take him. And hear me out. I'm not even just being a homer for real, right? Like he's a system quarterback, right? We got the system. He fit the culture. Jared Goff ain't going. ain't gonna last. You know what I'm saying? He reached his ceiling for you. You're gonna have to swap that engine out of the machine at some point. So you might as well throw Shador in, let him sit on the bench. Who we had backing up golf? Teddy Bridgewater. You know what I'm saying? So
Right, right. I ain't
boom,
mad. I ain't never been mad at that.
like I want somebody to take a chance on dog. Like,
Damn, I cannot believe dog.
it ain't right. It's a travesty. It's a travesty.
Wow. I can't stay up no longer and watch this shit.
I'm
It's
done.
over.
I just want to see where he go. I don't know the rest of these niggas. After we got like into like the first half of the second round, I don't know who nobody is no more. I don't follow it.
Bro. I mean, I know a couple of them niggas, but damn, like I definitely wanted to see where he was gonna land. Well, I guess it's 8 picks, but shit, it's damn near. That's wild.
Hey, Tom Brady was a 6th round pick, so it don't matter where you start, it's how you finish
Yeah,
that motherfucker.
yeah. Well, it is what it is.
Yeah.
But no, nigga, it was good talking to you,
As
Brody. You
well,
already
bud.
know. I'm a like I say, bro. Let's really lock in. Um,
I'm gonna
'Cause
shoot you my info
yeah, yeah,
when we hop on.
yeah, definitely. Let's just start politicking, bro. Like shit, it ain't gotta be every day, but you know, nigga, let's just start politicking, dog. Cause I definitely feel like you definitely got something that is like I say, nigga, we can work, um, help each other,
No,
dog. You know what I'm saying? For
for
sure.
sure. And that's I told you that's what I'm on, my nigga. Like I've been away, but I'm still tapped in. I still know what to an extent. I still know what be going on and shit. I still keep tabs on all my niggas, and you know what I'm saying. I'm always
Tell
down to like help
that
build.
nigga just tell my nigga Vaughn I said what's the deal. I know that's your
Oh
man's
no,
for sure.
I
I
got
gotta
you.
tap in with Small. Where Small's been at?
He's still up there. Smalls got his own marketing company. That nigga be in Ohio, be it Virginia, Atlanta. You know, he be
I
all
used
over.
to see him all the
Yeah.
time up at cause you know he used to work up at the liquor store up in
Bro,
our hood for a
what
long time.
hey, that was our play in high school.
For real?
Yeah.
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 Yeah. My nigga Smalls used to stay up in that bitch. Hey, you know they killed a lady up there, bro, not too long ago. That was fucked up. At that same liquor store.
See, that's part of
Yeah,
my.
but nigga came from behind in the alley and just
But
just I
that's what I'm
don't know,
talking
bro.
about. Though. Like real quick. That's what I'm talking about niggas not having no code or no shit no more, man. Like when we was coming up, man, shit was happening, right?
No,
But you know,
shit was wild.
no women, no old women, no kids. You know what I'm saying? None of that shit. Nowadays, don't nobody give a fuck about. You know what I'm saying? And that's the sad part about all of this shit, bro. Like niggas don't like. And there's always money flowing around. It should never be to the point where you just be like, "Fuck it, I don't give a fuck about." You know what I'm saying? Like where your morals just like go out the window for that
Yeah,
shit.
just you ain't got no like you ain't got no heart for real. You just a cold blooded motherfucker out here, bro.
That's that shit. I get it, but like it ain't gotta be like that for real. You know
No,
what I'm saying? Like
never,
proof that it
never,
ain't
bro.
gotta. You can have it and not have to like do nobody dirty for that
No,
shit.
nigga, go get a fucking job. Go work for your shit, bro. Go hustle. Go hustle, nigga. I'd rather you do anything than do that than take somebody's life for some bread, bro. You can go, nigga. You can go do anything, nigga. I'd rather see you selling fucking some dog food before
Yeah,
you go. You know what I'm saying? Like, nigga, at least you get a little bit more respect from me.
right.
You get no respect when you on shit like that, nigga. That shit ain't respected by nobody but some clowns.
They don't know that shit. Again, anything for the internet now. It's Nick clowns for the circus. You feel me?
Yeah,
And
yeah.
like all the shit, you know what I mean, that niggas really is known for was done before the internet was even like online all the way on for real.
100%.
That's
100%.
why I like niggas from back in the day, cause like I was telling my wife that niggas see me, like you said, and they see certain things and he's successful. They have no idea why niggas really fuck with me for real. You know what I'm saying? Same with you
Right.
know all the contributions and shit. Really, why like your name ring through the city? You feel me? So,
Right. Even be fussing rap shit. Even really be fussing rap shit.
but bro, I'm glad to lock in with you because, like I said, same story arc and all of that shit, bro. Niggas been hustling since we was young dogs, bro.
Yeah,
And
nigga. We 30 years in, bro. And it's like I said, I'm glad I heard from you and you popped and you tapped in with me, dog, because again, niggas don't be having niggas that they be knowing for 30 years around, bro. That's
That's
these niggas so glitchy out here, you know what I'm saying? So that's an honor. And that show testimony of niggas characteristics and you know what I'm saying, like what kind of nigga you is, you know what I'm saying? Because I mean, of course, we all know a few niggas that we've been knowing for a long time. We ain't tapping in with them niggas, so we know what kind of time they on.
yep.
But yeah, 100%, dog, for sure, it's on, bro.
Yeah, I got you, bro. Yeah, I hit you with that shit too, cause I do want to
Yeah,
hear.
send it to me, nigga. I'm a DM you the shit right now in your DM so you can have it.
I
And
got you.
let's lock in. Like I say, nigga, it ain't gotta be every day, but just on some bi-weekly, whatever, monthly, nigga. I know you busy, you got kids, I got kids too,
Yeah,
nigga. But we gonna start moving this operation gonna get the moving, bro.
I'm with
All
you.
right,
No,
bet. It's on my nigga.
I
Love, bro. Good seeing you, dog.
love you, dog. We'll talk.
All right, bet.